Between the two of us, I don't know how much advice. Now, we've got some amazing plugins and, of course, savings. That's the most important part. That's why Black Friday came into being, was to help you get those things that might be just out of reach. Now, someone who is just out of reach to me, I don't think I've stood next to this beautiful human being for too long. Where is Ryle?
Where is Ryle?
Where is Ryle?
Where is Ryle?
He's like...
he's actually broadcasting live from Muizenberg Beach, soaking up the ocean air and stepping into a hot sauna right now. I really would have loved to join him. Look at that. Look at that.
Has he officially become a ranger now? I think it's happened. Nature Boy is Nature Boy.
He is
for
Nature
everybody.
Boy.
I hope that's on the cards for him. But yes, he's actually going to be getting into a sauna, showing us how you could actually live if you have a life.
We're very excited
and you can
about
do it.
that.
Now, we love it for him as well. And then a big one. Okay, I'll let you.
Okay, let me have it. Y'all, Expresso fam, can we just have a moment? We are turning up the music today with the one, the only, Musa Keys!
Boo, 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 boo.
Oh my goodness. He joins us in studio and he drops his brand new single called Nomatemba. And if you know anything about our Musa boy, you know he's going to look good. And then, of course, the music's going to be fantastic.
And for the rest of the day, you're going to feel like, nope, I'm just not cool. Okay, no, but you are cool because you are here. And you're going to be empowered in just a moment because you're going to plug into the news and the sporting headlines. Personally, I'm going to need a little help here. I didn't think I'd be suffering from rugby fatigue ever again with the way the Springboks are playing. I don't know. How are we going to tackle Wales? Are you ready for another one? Can we get out there and do it again? The whole world is waiting for us to falter. I don't think it's going to happen. So we'll start chewing on that gristle, as I love to say, a little bit later, and I'll get into those sporting headlines right now, or at least after Carissa has set the tone for the day with the news headlines.
Thank you so much, Gray. Let's get into those national news headlines to get this Friday kick-started, where the presidency has criticized US President Donald Trump's plan to bar South Africa from next year's G20 summit out in Miami, calling it regrettable given ongoing diplomatic efforts. Now, the US boycotted the Johannesburg summit, citing alleged Afrikaner rights abuses, though the G20 declaration was adopted. South Africa remains committed to active, constructive participation in the forum. Our German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has urged Trump to invite the country, stressing inclusive global structures. Pretoria maintains its role in international diplomacy despite tensions and misinformation affecting relations with the US. In other news in South Africa, the Western Cape government has emphasized safer, more inclusive communities as Disability Awareness Month is observed. Now, in partnership with the Cape Winelands District Municipality, the Mobility Department completed pedestrian safety upgrades at Worcester's Pioneer School for the visually impaired, responding to local concerns. Now, the improvements allow visually impaired learners to move confidently and with dignity. This initiative highlights the province's commitment to accessible mobility as well as protection of vulnerable road users, showing practical action to ensure inclusivity is central to infrastructure planning as well as public safety. In your international news making headlines, Guinea-Bissau's military yesterday installed Major General Horta Intae as transitional president after ousting civilian leadership a day before provisional election results were announced. Now, the high military demand cited a destabilization plan involving politicians and drug barons. Insta-Aid appeared publicly in uniform, announcing a one-year transition and appointing Major General Thomas Jassy as Army Chief of Staff. Now, the African Union has called for the immediate unconditional release of ousted President Umaro Sissoco Embalo amid continuing political instability. In other news, France is reintroducing limited military service over 25 years after phasing out conscription, responding to concerns about Russia. Now, the program allows 18 and 19-year-olds to volunteer for 10 months of paid training, starting with 3,000 participants and expanding to 50,000 by the year 2035. The scheme strengthens national defense, mobilizes youth, and complements professional and reserve forces. Now, France joins other European nations implementing voluntary service amid security concerns. Let's close up on a feel-good note, though, for your 6 o'clock news with a wave of excitement that has washed over the West Coast after a leopard was photographed in the West Coast National Park for the first time in 170 years, signaling a joyful conservation milestone and the species' quiet comeback to coastal landscapes. Now, the images captured on a remote camera trap emerged from a long-running monitoring partnership involving the Landmark Leopard and Predator Project, Sandparks, the University of the Western Cape, Saldanha Bay Municipality, and local landowners. Now, the years of restoring ecological corridors, reconnecting habitats, and improving coexistence have paid off, creating safer pathways that are gently drawing leopards back home. Wonderful way to close off your 6 o'clock news. We'll see what's happening again at 7 o'clock. For now, it's time for your sports.
So what, now you must have the flowers and the leopard. Come on, guys. Now, we've seen on the back end the efforts to create these pathways, to create the space for the big cats. We've seen born-free lions in the area. Now, leopards, absolutely amazing. Well done to Sandparks in that specific locale. Very, very good. Hopefully, that will inspire some national pride this weekend. Someone who's going to be feeling all of that in spades. Kobus Reinach, who has given so much to the Bok camp, will earn his 50th cap when the Springboks face Wales in Cardiff tomorrow, with Sia Khaleesi leading a side featuring Sasha Feinberg and Gomazulu, Damian Dalendi and Jasper Visser back in the mix. You tell me who our first team is. Rassie Erasmus has made 9 changes, and it still looks like a first team. He opts for a 7-1 split on the bench for this one. And of course, victory would secure a second straight unbeaten end-of-year tour for the Boks. And I think this one in particular matters to Rassie. Now we get into cricket, and we've had brilliant battles to round off the year. Sri Lanka beating Pakistan by 6 runs. That was after Dushmantha Chameera delivered a superb final over to defend 184. Kamil Mishara 76, and then Kusal Mendy's 40 set up that total, while Chameera claimed 4 for 20. So Pakistan's captain Salman Ali Agha fighting hard. They were 63 not out, but Sri Lanka holding their nerve and holding on to reach the final. Congratulations to them. Now we can sink our teeth into some scintillating local rugby as well. The Vodacom Bulls, interestingly, have opted to rest Andre Pollard, despite the release from the Springbok camps, from their camp at least, but he's received a major boost with Elrich Lowe returning from a 10-month knee layoff. Great to see Lowe back in the mix, and he's on the bench for tomorrow's URC Yixgay derby up against the Lions at Loftus, with Cameron Hanekom remaining weeks away from action, sadly, so he'll be sorely missed. Now let's get back onto the international stage for football, and Doniel Malen, he scored twice to give Aston Villa a 2-1 win over the Young Boys, keeping pressure on the group leaders. Midtjylland, Nottingham Forest, they impressed with a 3-0 victory over Malmo, extending their strong home form. They really have stepped up, while Roma secured a crucial 2-1 win to hand Midtjylland their first defeat of the competition. So tides starting to turn, but we'll keep our eyes on that space and, yes, delve a little deeper into what the Wales encounter means for the Boks right now and for that team in their bigger picture arc. But right now, we've got a much bigger picture to look at: the weather ahead of the weekend.
Thank you, Gray. Let's see exactly what the weather is doing this morning. Well, the South African Weather Service has issued multiple alerts as severe conditions spread across the country. Now, we start off with a yellow level 4 alert, which warns of severe thunderstorms over Limpopo, except the extreme northeast and Mpumalanga, excluding the far southwest, bringing heavy downpours, localized flooding, damaging winds, and small hail. Let's move to a yellow level 2 warning that covers the Free State, southwestern, northwest, and central eastern Cape, while a yellow level 1 flags early morning damaging winds at sea between Table Bay as well as Plettenberg Bay. Extremely high fire danger conditions persist across large parts of the Northern Cape, the Western Cape, the Eastern Cape, and lastly, the Northwest. And all of those warnings bring us into the sunrise view of the hour, just to make sure we're feeling a bit better. And this one was sent by Joy out in Durban. Now listen, just because we say Durban is our favorite doesn't mean you have to show off like this, Joy. Look how absolutely gorgeous that is. I mean, just taking a nice little snap from your balcony, welcoming in the weekend. And 28 degrees is how we say hello to Saturday and Sunday as well. So thank you so much, Joy, for bringing so much joy to our mornings today. 0630369649. That number, that's the direct line with us here in studio. So get in touch and let us know what it's looking like on your side of town as we delve into your temperatures.
looking at those views. Good morning. Good morning to you as well. It's going to be a good morning, right?
I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. Let's welcome it in. Yeah, the
Bring it
weekend
on.
is here. It beckons. And today, before we get into it, is Black Friday, Graham.
Are you ready, my friend?
I think I've been ready. I've been
think
waiting to spend money.
Well, and you've earned the right because you haven't been. You've been pretty good. You spent all your money on your wedding, as one does. You go all in, okay, and now you play your
Worth it,
poker
though.
face. Yeah. But that's the option here is that you don't often need a massive amount of bank to get
true.
that deal. That one thing that you are desperately wanting, maybe you've seen it somewhere in action, you need it. So what is the deal you are crossing your fingers to grab before it's gone? Maybe we're too late already. Let us know. Show us your little bucket, your little cash, what do you call it? Your shopping cart.
The cart. Add to cart, add to cart. I get it. A lot of us just put things in our wish list and then we cross fingers, and now's the day. Release it. Put it out there and make sure that you grab it before it's gone.
Manifest,
like
as
yes,
we say.
manifest
Okay,
for
that's a little
life.
bit cheeky on our show because we do manifest a lot, but we want to know from you, what is that thing, that plug-in, that bit of tech maybe, that screen size that no one can actually wrap their head around or their eyes around? 063-036-9649. We want to hear the excitement or the trepidation, the nervousness as you broach the sales that could happen today. And if you have success,
Yes.
we want to know about it.
Please send a picture, a selfie with your TV. I would love to see it. Well, right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, we have more coming your way. Hot huts. Have you heard of such a thing? Well, we get into saunas with Mr. Raldemone.
And it's been one of the biggest shifts in my health. So you want to plug into that. Absolutely love that.
Oh, look at
Oh, it's a tough
that.
life, eh? It's a tough life. They're going to shine a little bit. They're going to need makeup artists in there just to manage that. And then I'm gonna crush you like
Excuse me?
peanuts gets crushed to make peanut butter. Okay,
Well,
we're gonna
that's
have
my jam, because I know I'm going to beat you.
Okay, she just threw down and beat me right there. It's a PB&J challenge, and we're going to take each other on, and then we actually have to eat what we make and try and talk. Wow, we'll see you now.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. Let's keep you propped up with a medical note. Suffering from acute or chronic constipation, Aspen's got you. For long-term constipation relief, Aspen offers Movicol, Pegicol and Laxin. Then for relief from occasional constipation, turn to Lenolax, Lenin Glycerin or Laxador suppositories. And then for gradual constipation relief, there is Brooklax and Laxador tablets. So choose the laxative that you need from South Africa's value-leading laxatives company and help your family get the relief they need most when they need it.
Well, speaking about relief, let's get straight into a method that many of us maybe have been a bit scared to delve right into. And Raul's going to guide the direction into a sauna. Yes, we're talking about hot huts, and I want to find out exactly what it's all about. It's taking over Muizenberg in the mother city. So, Raul, tell me more.
Hey, good morning, Mzansi. Yes, this is Nature Boy officially signing in for duty. The office looks a little bit different this morning, and I'm definitely not complaining. You can really see with a smile on the face, I found another absolutely incredible hidden gem in Cape Town. Now, you know there's a lot of exciting gems around, but this one I think has a special space in my heart, and I'm here to chat to the family that has brought this incredible occasion together, and we're talking about Hot Huts Mobile. and the reason behind this. And for me, this has been so cool. I've seen this in Scandinavian countries. I've seen it in Norway. It's so popular. It has such a cool vibe to it. But how did you guys get from taking this passion, I believe, and turning it into a full-fledged business? What's the idea behind this?
Yeah, well, it all started one particular morning at St. James Tidal Pool. We had a swim and just absolutely freezing, and I was looking over at the beach huts there.
Yeah.
And I just thought, how cool would it be to just have a sauna right there on the beach? And yeah, we just started toying with the idea until one thing led to another, and we had our first trailer. And it took a lot of trial and error, a lot of early mornings, trying to figure out our setup. You know, all our different locations have so many challenges to work around. But yeah, you know, just a bit of grit, determination, and,
Yeah.
and here we are.
And from a dream, it materializes into reality, and I can't believe it's actually happening. But you mentioned right there that you started off with mobile saunas, so that was kind of like the first live to market example of a sauna. There must be some challenges with that. I mean, it's such a big device. I mean, there's fire, there's heat, there's a lot going on. How do you make that mobile? I'm sure there must be some challenges with this, right?
Massive challenges. Firstly, to build a trailer that would withstand the Cape's weather.
Yes.
High winds, driving rain. That was a challenge in
That's
itself.
relentless, yeah.
And then also because we're starting a new industry, City of Cape Town, we had to get around permitting and then educating the public.
Yes.
Trying to explain to them that what we had in this trailer wasn't coffee, but it was actually a sauna. A wood-burning, beautiful finished sauna.
Because that would be the assumption.
It
I mean,
was.
everybody goes crazy for coffee, but this is something that can really, truly invigorate you. I know we're going to be talking about the benefits in just a bit, but I want to find out more about the actual sauna, because obviously we went from mobile to having the first ever permanent sauna right here on a beach, an amusement beach, or beaches of all places. This must be absolutely incredible, guys.
Yeah, it's wicked.
Now, being in Muizenberg is such an amazing feat for our family. We are so honored to be part of the, now long-term history of Cape Town, and to be part of such historic landmarks. To be contributing to the upkeep of them is amazing, and now to be part of the family in Muizenberg, bringing accessible health, accessible wellness, and just to elevate and bring a further family vibe to the beach.
Oh, so is that the vibe? Obviously, it's for all ages, all families, or is it specific to some sort of individual?
No, everyone.
Everyone. And we go to where people are already. So surfers, runners, people just stopping for coffee, all creating community. And at every different location, we found that this community, sauna is community.
So this one, is it officially live? Like, can people on the beach come on down to Muizenberg right now, head into one of these and actually have that experience?
Absolutely. We open 6 days a week. We just close on a Monday, morning and evening sessions. And the uptake's been amazing.
All right.
Everyone's welcome.
Now, what's weird is that while we've been talking, you said that you were going to start to turn this thing on. And I know that's one thing you can't get. There's a lot of heat that's slowly starting to build up here. We're building up to a point where this is going to get hot enough for us to actually get our sauna on, right?
Absolutely.
So what's the game plan for later? What are we going to be doing exactly?
So the sauna's been lit a few hours, about half an hour ago.
Okay.
It takes an hour to get to temperature. 80 degrees is a sweet spot. Just in a few moments you'll be ready to take your shirt off, get into your costume and have a proper session.
Oh, Zanzi, I want to officially welcome you to my office for the morning. Doesn't it look good? And I've got the pro family here to guide me through this incredible experience. And it's not just an experience, and it's not just a business, but this is a journey you can take with your body, a journey that I'm sure is going to offer some health benefits too, which we're going to touch on in just a bit. But for now though,
Okay, I think they've officially started the sauna. When we go back in there, we're just going to see little beads of sweat. I think this is brilliant. And I will, from a personal experience, and this has been a big part of my rehab journey, using the hot and cold together has really unlocked something special for me. So I can't wait to reconnect with Rael. Yes, a little bit jelly, and hopefully we're going to send him into the cold water as well, just really prove the point. But right now, oh man, the showdown is about to begin. There is something truly timeless about a PB&J. Come on, I think it's there in all of our life stories. It is the sandwich many of us grew up with and somehow still feels like comfort in a bite. And after watching our Yum chefs take on their own kitchen challenges over these past few weeks, and they've been amazing, it's only fair that, yes, we step up and test our creativity today with a Yum peanut butter and jam challenge of their own. There's one person out there that's gone, peanut butter and jam, PB&J.
Oh,
Yes.
connecting the dots.
It took me about 20 years to
I
figure
don't
that
know
out.
when last I've had a PB&J.
It's a lifesaver when you
Wow.
need it. Okay, it'll choke ya. Okay, we
Gotta
know that as
down
well.
it with some chokers and survivors.
Exactly. I got taught that lesson, I think, when I first moved to Cape Town.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and I get it. It's a universal language. So as I understand it,
I'm
my
confused.
very talented friend, anything goes.
Yeah.
You know how we roll in this studio.
All
We've got 2
right.
minutes. We've got to create something truly spectacular. What are you rolling with?
I got
I've got
creamy.
double crunch peanut butter.
I got
'cause-
smooth. Okay,
Ooh.
let's establish the rules. Are you making for me and I'm making for you?
Okay.
Then we're good because I love a crunchy peanut butter.
Your tone this morning, even your questions feel like statements. Okay, so I'm going to just say yes to everything you say, my friend.
Yes, boss. Yes, boss.
I love it.
chips?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yes, because you can.
Because
I
you
always
can.
think of Elvis, who loved a bit of butter, banana, and then you would toast it. But he went all in on the calorie
okay.
front. I like the pieces on the board. Are you ready, my friend?
I think so.
I think you're there. Were you carving something in your bread already? Okay, we're going to start the challenge in 3, 2, 1. Get PB&J'ing.
Let's go. So
Okay,
can I ask you
I've got
questions
toast.
of what you do like, or do I just do what I think you would like?
Go for it. No, just go for it.
Do you like a crunch?
I do.
Okay.
Hence why I've opted for the crunchier variant, and I'm not holding back.
Okay. That's
Okay.
the thing. When people judge you for how much peanut butter you use, those are not your people.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm glad I'm not having to dip. I've got a separate decanted jam, so I don't have to kind of dip back in. So thank you so much for that. I do.
Yummy.
I'm not a sweet tooth, but certain things I find help the sweetness land better for me. And this is one of those. Peanut butter, I use it in a lot of things.
It's good in a smoothie. I love it in a
yeah.
smoothie.
Just to bulk things up a little bit. And this here, you might be smooth, you might be crunchy. Here you've got 5 different variants. We've got
nice.
obviously our creamiest, and then you've got the smoothest, the nuttiest spread made from only the finest roasted peanuts. But you've got smooth, you've got crunchy, you've got double crunch, you've got ultra creamy, and then I think for the parents, this matters, no added sugar or salt. There is a yum yum for absolutely everybody's taste and texture, I think. Oh, okay,
How
so
much
we've got
time
50
do we
seconds.
have? 50 seconds. I only need 20.
Wow. Okay.
All right. More peanut
Sure.
butter. What is the weirdest combo that you've ever had with peanut butter?
I'm trying to think. Someone's done something that, like a peanut butter and apple, or something that it's
Celery.
Celery,
My
definitely.
brother used to do that. He used to do lettuce as well.
Ooh, okay.
No, thank you.
No, I can get the celery, definitely. I feel like my olfactory senses are saying, yes, that has happened at some point.
At some point in your life.
Wow. I don't
Okay.
know how you
Oh, yeah,
gonna
this
eat
makes
this,
sense to me.
So we are going to try and make it
And then a little bit of this.
manageable.
Ah,
Oh, now it's a competition, hey?
I feel stressed. Ta-da! Okay, can I at least get a second to cut it for you?
Okay, you can
Always
cut it.
diagonally, otherwise it doesn't taste as good.
Okay, wow. Okay, I think it's there. I think it's amazing. And I think it's gonna, wow, yours is quite interactive. I like that. Okay.
experience.
I've gone traditional, I've gone sweet, I've leant into the strawberry because we've got strawberry jam. But I think if you're gonna do a PB&J,
Right.
that is the jam. It's gotta be that.
I like an apricot,
So I've
actually.
added a little bit more natural strawberry flavors in there as well. And a
Ooh.
little secret surprise just to counterbalance the double crunch of the
Okay.
double crunch and the double toast crunch.
Okay, I've got 2
It's a lot.
notes. Love the way you cut it, number
Thanks.
1. Secondly, I forgot the jam.
Oh, you see. No,
Mine's
you
just a
are the
pea
jam.
chat.
You're my jam, girl. You are.
I present you an experience.
I present you little fingers of...
I love the way you cut
Can you
it.
tell the parent in the mix here? You got to cut it into a manageable thing. If you want the meal to remain within the space,
I'm going for the middle one. It's like
Well-
a Gatsby. Always choose the middle part, never the end.
100%.
Yes.
That's my jam.
That's my
You
jam.
see, you are the jam this morning.
Wow,
Okay.
interesting.
Well, you've done a deconstructed strawberry jam here
know what?
with
It's
the actual
gonna-
strawberry.
It's going to surprise you.
Okay,
you
let's
try
do it.
mine, I try yours. Cheers.
Can we look at the cross section there? I appreciate your. It's like it's smiling at me. Even
is.
it's a wry smile. Okay,
All right,
let's
let's
do
go,
it.
G.
I'm going right in the middle. Ah. Wow, that's very good.
Okay. I like that.
It's very, very sweet.
In the best way. Give me 14 of them. Spectacular. I love it.
And they'll cut them all into fingers. Finger food. Got your entrees sorted
Out of
for
10?
later. I'm going to give it a strong, actually 8 out of 10. Okay, because it's not too sweet.
Yeah.
I think you actually nailed it with your deconstructed. It doesn't matter how you want to take it. I think she won this morning, but I'm not going to admit it. Yum Yum Peanut Butter proves in whatever way you have it, there is no wrong way to have your PB&J. Simple as that, only delicious ones. So as we wrap up Adventure, we want to hear from you guys as well. I know you've got a classic story there. So which classic peanut butter dish, snack, whatever it is, would you give a twist on, and what would that twist look like? Share your answer on our social media pages, and you get yourself a chance to win one of 3 Yum Yum Peanut Butter hampers, plus a 1,500 Rand voucher. So you get the peanut butter and the money. Remember to use hashtag #NutsAboutYumYum, and the entries close on the 1st of December. We're saying it. And of course, the T's and C's apply. I'm going to have another bite. Congratulations.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to give you the emotional win.
The
But
emotional win
yeah,
and the
but-
taste win too.
And the taste win, but because I'm representing the Springboks today, I'm going to feel like a winner, and I'm going to own that victory.
We are the champions.
You can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It's okay if you have food all over your face right now. Okay, that's what's required. I love moments like this where we get to plug into incredibly talented individuals in an arc in their personal story. And I would imagine this comedic genius, Virgil Prince, known on stage simply as Prince, and you'll understand why if you've seen him on stage. He is undoubtedly one of South Africa's most quietly impressive stand-up comedians, with over a decade of incredible work spanning TV, festivals, film, and of course, an award-winning career in his latest one-man show, Comedian. I like the fact that he's simplistic and on the nose. He's toured the country this year. He has moved from coastal cities to major art festivals. I want a chance to connect, to debrief.
Debrief after an comedian. I mean, we got to start with their name in and of itself. Virgil, first of all, welcome. Let's give him a feel-good welcome.
Pew, 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 pew.
I was just trying to get into it now, but
Welcome, Prince.
Can we start there? Prince,
Yes.
the artist formerly known as Prince.
Yes, I say the comedian formally and informally known as Prince.
I love that.
I like that.
Formally
All
and
bases.
informally. Okay, the name quickly before we continue. Comedian. What
Yes.
inspired that?
Being a comedian.
There you go.
So ever since COVID, the comedy industry has had to ask itself questions as
For
to,
sure.
you know, in COVID they used this term, they said we were a non-essential service. And when someone says that, it makes you have to reflect upon what am
That's why I didn't laugh for the whole of COVID. I didn't laugh once. Eh?
Not once,
Once
because
I
I
realized
wasn't there.
Nothing
it wasn't
was
essential.
funny.
It wasn't essential.
It wasn't essential at the time. So it makes you think about, as a comedian, what have I chosen here? What have I gotten myself into? So the show's called Comedian. It's all about the journey of being a comedian, all the way from being an open mic comedian right through to being a headlining, sold out show,
Come on
touring
now.
comedian.
Like a real comedian.
Like a real comedian,
okay.
professional. emotional. But it also deals with the other things, like what does it mean to be a comedian in terms of the mental health in a comedian. You know, we are these guys who make people laugh while at the same time dealing with some internal turmoils and darkness.
Processing, yeah.
Yes, so what does that mean for being a comedian? What's it like to be a comedian who's married and in a relationship? How does that work? People think like, oh, if you're married to a comedian, you probably laugh all the time, and that couldn't be further from the truth.
You laugh the least.
You laugh. I laugh more. She's like, this is not funny. But it deals with all of that. So it's an intricate show that gives the audience a bit of insight into the comedian and better understanding.
I like the way you frame that, like comedians who didn't experience COVID aren't still thinking, what have I done? How have I gone all in?
Yeah.
You must have moments, even for you, because you've had some big audiences, big stage. You've shared the stage with amazing comedians, so you've had the mentors, and I love that. Post-COVID,
Yes.
how the musical and comedic industry has picked itself back up by just opening spaces, creating stages for other comedians to step onto. It's amazing, and it's helped our industry relaunch, because we wouldn't have any guests to have on the couch if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you for having that fortitude and that strength.
Thank you.
On a personal level, has there been one of those moments of validation for you? Maybe one stage, one moment, one line that dropped where you were like, wow, I'm the guy. I am the prince.
I am him.
The thing is, I think it's a constant renewal of that. So when you start comedy, there's something that will happen that will be like, I belong here.
The magic, yeah.
Then I had this big move where I moved from the Eastern Cape. I made a big decision to move all the way to Johannesburg to do comedy. It was my great trek of sorts. So I did that, and then once again, when you get there, there's re-validation. Then post-COVID, I think a lot of us needed some validation again to be like, you know.
Big
So
time.
it's constantly go through that. This year I had the dope experience for being opening act for Riyad Musa right at the beginning of the year, and I think that kind of kicked my year off in a positive sense. So yeah, that's one of the most recent ones where it's like if you're performing for Riyad in front of 2,000 people and they all enjoy it, it's a revalidation to be like you're in the right place, you're doing the right
Actual
thing.
doctor, so he is an essential service.
He
So
is.
you can actually join that. You can be one of his nurses, his
Come
comedic
on.
nurses.
Cheat code.
Exactly.
Comedic nurse is something I would love to see. Please make it happen, Chris.
It's not gonna happen.
not gonna
But I
happen.
like.
Shut it down now.
All I needed was just to picture it, and the joke landed. It's fine. Yeah, we can move on.
But I mean, the show is done now. Comedian is wrapped up for now. It might make a comeback. We'll see if we do want it more. I got to ask you though, what was your favorite city? What was your favorite part? Tell us how it went.
You know, the crazy thing is, it's always the little towns that will shock and surprise you. Like you're thinking Cape Town, Durban, you're thinking Johannesburg, but it's actually like the smaller towns like Kimberley. You know, and Bloemfontein, not that they'd like to be called a smaller town.
I was through Bloem recently. You're the biggest. You're the biggest. Promise you, the biggest province, even geographically. I'm sure you're big. Man, you're big.
So it's those small towns, like especially Kimberley. We had such a wonderful show this year. The people came out. It's almost like they were excited to see me. I was excited to see them. We had a wonderful show. So little things like that, little gems of places. This year was the first time I performed at the KK and K.
Wow.
So was die eerste keer wat ek my vertoning in Afrikaans
Ja, jy moet.
getol het.
How do you
En
tell an
that
Afrikaans
was-
joke? Does it land differently?
Jong, 'n man loop in 'n bar en dan vat ons dit van daar af. Laat hy val waar hy wil.
En dan ons lag.
Hoe kom die lang gesig?
Ja, die perd, hello perd, hoe kom die lang Roy Koos Willems soek.
These aren't real jokes, I promise you. I'm not. If this pops up in your material anywhere,
Put it on me, put it on me. No,
Oh, sorry, we're coming for you.
It's been a fun year. It's been good.
Amazing.
You talk about processing, and I think we've been laughing at the fact that normally musicians and comedians withdraw from their pain, angst, and lack of emotional processing, and that's why we all laugh, because we see ourselves in that.
100%.
So you've 100% helped us process. But now all my comedian mates and all of my musician mates are like that mentally healthiest person on the planet, because you've been processing. Do you do that through your work personally?
100%. 100%. In fact, this show in itself contained its own little healing process, because the more I wrote about being a comedian, the more I went on stage performing comedian, the more every night I learned something new about being a comedian from. So it's almost like the show in itself was teaching me
Like
how
your
to do
MBA.
it. Yes.
Your comedic MBA.
For a full year.
Wow.
So I qualify for something.
Oh my gosh, he's a
Like
graduate.
a B comedy at the very
B
least.
comedy.
So no, it's been a good learning and growing experience. And the
Have
show
you
has
used
taught
that
me-
before?
Yeah.
Oh, have you? Because that's funny.
When you
man.
said it, I was
Testing the
like,
waters.
when you said it, I was like, perfect opportunity. B comedy.
We're a very easy audience. We don't take this as a natural
You're
yardstick.
good for two. Like for two people, you are a good audience. I perform to 100 people who laugh less than you. So at this early in the morning.
Yeah,
too.
that's
Exactly.
true.
Early in the
It's
morning.
true.
So
We might
thank
be
you.
still running on last night's energy, to be quite honest.
No,
not
Prince, you
okay.
are so funny, man. I gotta ask to wrap this up. What is next for you? Where are we going? 2026. What's it looking like?
Bigger and better things. Here's what I'd like people to do at home is to check me out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
So nowadays I try my best because social media has become such an important part of our artist's career. I really try to keep my YouTube up and running with fresh content.
Well
So if you don't know Prince Comedian, which I think is most of South Africa, because earlier on you were like, he's quietly building, and I'm like, I've been
I'm
quiet
sorry,
for
even
10
as I
years.
said that, I could see in brackets there the most backhanded compliment ever delivered on television, bro.
You're like, he's quietly been working. I was like, 10 years of quiet working. Like,
Just
come
been
on.
biding his time.
Biding my time for an Expresso morning show. I can be like, go to YouTube, it's Prince the Comedian. Come on, man.
Come on.
I can't do another 10 years.
They say it takes 10 years to make an overnight success. So well done.
Yes. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Over morning success.
Over
Morning success. Well, this is the manifestation station, as we say, and you're the kind of guy who manifests for other people around him. So I think your plug-in is great. I think you're attracting positive, good, feel-good comedians
That's
to
right.
you because of what you represent. So
That's
thank
it.
you, my brother.
Thank you to you.
To
Thank
all
you
of
to
those
you.
who have felt better just because they cried with laughter and didn't even know why they and how they
Yes.
processed.
Yeah.
Thank
Yes,
you.
even
my
for you
brother.
guys, the peanut butter has now started to go out. You laugh now.
That's why I have a beard.
Oh man, we've survived it. Okay, the tears are definitely rolling, which is a great sign. Congratulations, well done. And we hope for a comeback of you in 2026,
Thank you.
all about comedian, period.
But wait, there's more. Ryle has no clothing on.
Oh no.
No,
There's
it's a
real
good thing. It's a
comedy.
good thing, I promise.
And y'all thought I was joking. We will see you after the break. I think you know what's coming. Good luck.
Oh, you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. I've been talking around it all week because I just don't know how to wrap my head around the Springboks this year. They head into their final test of the year with a very settled and powerful side in Cardiff. The kind of second team that has been put forward. 9 changes and it still looks like a first team, bolstered by the return of some key overseas players and a bench built for impact. 7-1 split. So the Wales team, they're fielding a young and depleted squad. They are, I think, fighting some rules on their own side that is going to make this a very, very challenging day at the office for them. So to break it down, we've got Ryan and we've got Adrian here to hopefully help us understand what this means in the bigger picture. It's difficult to put it in perspective because there are so many lenses to look through now. We can look through the long-term World Cup lens. I think that's sorted. For Wales and South Africa right now, there's been a lot of buzz online about this not being the international window that Wales need. Explain to us the drama behind the scenes and why Wales must be terrified right now.
Well, so this match that's happening now does fall outside of the international window. Basically, all the club competitions are getting back this week. So the Stormers are actually playing this weekend as well against Munster. So usually, you know, you would have all your players go back to their club to start playing. But for some reason, the way it was scheduled, the Wales match falls in during this time. So there were quite a few players who contractually had to go back to their club. A lot of the Japanese players, like Peter Steph-Toy, Mani Libok even. But there was sort of, I feel like there was some negotiation that happened with the local franchises because a few of them, like, you know, Andre Pollard, like he had to go back to the Bulls, but then we've kept...
And they're chilling him. They're just putting him on ice, and that's okay, buddy. You just relax your...
So even though we are depleted, I mean, Rassi said this is the only players I could choose. I mean, look at this team, eh? Like,
is this a depleted side, or is this the other first team? I mean, it's crazy to make 9 changes and to have a team looking like this.
I wouldn't say so. I would say, I mean, if there's 2 or 3 injuries, this is the team we're looking at, even next year. The thing that I loved is that we took 23 over. Our 24th person is a coach at the moment, but he's actually training, Dwayne. Dwayne Vermeulen, you might not say.
Please, can we see Dwayne at scrum half? Hey, listen, if Andre can play wherever, I think Dwayne could probably play. 100%. And these guys have got the skills. And maybe you could both weigh into this. What does the 7-1 split mean? Is that just a manifestation of the players on the board? Or is he trying to Rassi the world of rugby again?
Well, I think he did say, look, our hand has been forced. I mean, he said if we had to plan at the beginning of the year, we wouldn't have thought that we would go for a 7-1 split, but these are literally the only players they have available.
Just
but
a
I would have
question,
put it past him.
Is it 7-1 though? It's quite...
And this is impact, and you've got impact players. You mentioned Kwacha. The memes and stories surfacing about this kid coming through sevens and having impact. What does it mean to a team to have that impact? We've kind of changed DNA of rugby in terms of what impact means. Maybe we've taken a step towards American football in that sense, but it's created a spectacle within a spectacle. Is this the year that the world concedes that Rassi is the greatest and that South Africa? Because it always seems to be a backhanded compliment that he's amazing, but look at what he's done. Is this maybe what this year underpins for the Springboks, that we ourselves can take ownership of being the best team in the world?
Well, look, I think, I mean, and I'm sure you'd agree, looking at the fact that we've swept during this tour, every single team, people were saying, oh, Ireland, France, that was a massive statement from us, and I'm pretty confident that we will finish the job against Wales. And to go on tour and get, you know, a win in every single one, I think it's hard to argue otherwise. It's hard to, I mean, people love to argue against Rassi and his tactics and some of his mind games that he plays, but at this point, he's a bit of an evil genius, honestly.
And we look at scrums first now, and I played hooker for a great portion of my school career, so we were never the first. I know. We never got looked at first, and now the first thing you want to do with the Springbok side is just wait for that first knock on. I just want to see a scrum. I want to mention one name, Damien de Lendy. Now, in the whole back line, but in that channel now, we got options. How much fire is going to be burning in his belly tomorrow?
Well, I was actually speaking to my mate here before the show, and like with Sasha behind that powerful pack and feeding Andre Estesen and Damien out there, I'm really, really hoping Ethan Hooker and Kanan get to touch the ball. But with their delivery, I think it's just going to be impeccable. I mean, beat 1 or 2 players out the back door. I mean, I'm just frothing.
It's in every facet of the game. The only worry here is that maybe someone gets injured, maybe someone does something silly and we have 5 red cards. That seems to have shifted, and I'm glad now that we're almost getting not a sensationalized response to these things, but a legitimate, let's get the coaches in, deal with it. And you could see that represented with the referees on the field, not just in the Springbok game, but across the board. So when we look at this moment in time, what's the danger here? It's a test with nothing in it. Some key players aren't there. Some are coming back from injury. We could injure someone. What makes you worried, if anything, playing a match like this?
If I have to like grasp for something, I guess it is the fact that, look, like the Springboks are not going to take it easy. They're going to give it their all, especially these players who are playing. They haven't had as much of a chance to feature, so they will be frothing to play. And I think with that comes the risk of injury, comes the risk of, you know, what happens for the other franchises, the club franchises going forward if they lose key players. But honestly, I can't think of anything. I think this is a game where we will hopefully dominate, hopefully show our class, and just leave, end this tour on a very high note.
With 2 players off the field for a great portion of the match against the best teams in the world, we have absolutely dominated this year. And I don't say that I do say it in an arrogant sense.
Of course.
We've earned the right as Springbok fans because we've been there for the hard yards as well. I was there in 2015, okay?
Tough time.
And then we got back up with the Springbok side. Give me a score here, and don't hold back, buddy.
Yeah, no, I'll be honest, I did go 52-14. So.
I see 60 for sure, but I like that as a starting point. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm thinking also, I mean, maybe they'll score 1 try, so I'll give them like a 62-7.
Wow. Okay, now you were arrogant there. And the way you got your legs and everything, I was just like,
what can I say?
If one Welsh player had to see that player is going to score that try.
I'm sorry.
No, we love where we're at as a team, whether this is looking very far forward, looking back, or looking laterally. There is just so much depth and inspiration in this team at the moment. But I think my message, Kobus Reinach, enjoy your 50th cap, buddy. He has been such an integral part to all of our World Cup glory as well. So go out there and enjoy it. Stay safe, boys. Stay uninjured like all of them are watching right now. And you've heard it, eh? 50 plus, please.
Okay, well, the excitement continues with our boy Ryle. Nature Boy, we miss you, but we know that you are so in your element right now, getting your sauna on. And we want to find out a little bit more about the benefits of this really incredible buzzword that's been going around.
Oh man, Carissa, I wish you were here. This has been amazing. Guys, you didn't sell it this much. I feel so good. Good give me a 5, man. That was awesome. Vanessa, I'm feeling like $1 million, but also at the same time, there's a weird zen that has come over me. I feel this calming sensation. The heart rate's gone down. It initially spiked up quite a bit, but talking about these health benefits, what is going on with my body right now? Apart from good endorphins.
Okay, Raul. Well, the sauna, nothing is better for your body than the sauna, physically and mentally. So physically, talking about the heart rate, sauna is like a low-impact cardiovascular exercise. So your heart rate goes up, the sweating begins, and your joints and your muscles start to relax. Mentally, though, your cortisol levels drop, stress melts away, and your mind goes from busy to calm.
I need this every morning before I head on to the Feel Good Breakfast Show. I think we should get one in our studio maybe.
We can park.
But listen, with regards to like the temperatures and the setup and stuff, what's kind of happening here, and how would you maybe recommend the perfect sort of session for a sauna and to like maximize the benefits?
So what we generally do is we keep the sauna between 80 and 90 degrees.
Nice.
That's enough temperature to get all the benefits you need without it being too crazy. And then in the mornings, in the evenings as well, after work, it's great to de-stress. And to get the full benefits from saunaing, I'd say 3 to 5 times a week is going to be optimal for you, and it's nice for your routine. And with our memberships, it allows you to sauna everywhere as much as you want.
So you benefit by having more consistency.
Exactly.
Right? I love the sound of that. But this, I gotta say, you should be smiling a lot bigger than this because it's incredible in there. This is such a monumental feat. We should be celebrating this moment. But how did you get this right? Getting a sauna into one of these iconic huts that has been a landmark for so many people, tourists, and everybody fluctuating to the Cape. But how did you get the actual construction of this together? This must have been crazy.
It's a dream come true, Raul. We've come full circle. As Dan mentioned, our original idea was to have a sauna in a hut. We then went mobile, But now working with the Beach Hut Trust, they've given us this immense privilege to put a world-class sauna into an iconic space in Cape Town. And it's so unassuming. So what we wanted to do is keep the huts as they are, sort of like a speakeasy. It looks unassuming, but as you walk in, there's a world-class sauna inside.
Oh, world class is an understatement. I feel like I've traveled overseas and then come straight back to my neighborhood. And then you come out and you look at this, the ocean, the waves, you've got the sunrise. It doesn't get better than this, Mzansi, so you've got to come down here. And I think we've got a reason to plug them in on exactly why. But before we do, I want to hear about contrast therapy. Apparently this is a thing. After you hit your sauna sesh, you've got to do something else that's even crazier, and there's a benefit to it, yeah?
It sure is. We've got the biggest cold plunge right here, the most beautiful cold plunge. So the thing about contrast therapy is to intentionally micro-stress your cells from hot to cold, boost your immune system, and obviously sends your endorphins into the stratosphere. So to a natural high.
All right, I like
Can't
the
get
sound of
better.
that. And I think we've got to plug the people in an opportunity here because you're giving away something special, right?
We're giving away 10 free sauna sessions and a sauna hat.
Oh, okay, you're wondering what's on my head right now. This is the sauna hat that I'll be wearing. This kind of protects your head. Obviously, there's a lot that goes down in there when it comes to heat. So you want to protect the vitals so that you can really, truly enjoy the session. So this is part of the giveaway. There's 10 free sessions on giveaway as well. All you got to do is head over to the social media channels. Go follow Hot Huts first. Secondly, head to our social media and find the competition post. Don't forget to include the hashtag Hot Huts and tell us what is your best sauna ritual. We want to hear from you, and that gets you to stand in chance to win these incredible sessions. The competition closes on the 1st of December, and I think, enough being said, I want to get my contrast therapy on. So literally, I'm heading in there. All right, Mzansi, wish me luck. If you want to come down to the Hot Huts, head down right now. They're waiting at Muizenberg and all around the Cape. You want to hold my hat? Yep. I'm heading into the big blue abyss. See you later, guys. Yo! Freedom!
Get in that water, come on. He is in his happy place right now, and I love this for you, Ryle. That's absolutely incredible. The benefits of course, cold plunging and then, of course, jumping in the sauna and doing that back and forth throughout. Look at him. It's like a kid in a candy store. I'm a little bit jealous, I won't lie. But right here, Expresso, we definitely have still got more goodness coming your way. Not just a Baywatch moment with our boy Ryle, but also...
I'm telling you, dolphin release, health benefits like you can't imagine. And I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. What are you waiting for? Come get a slice of this.
Come on, we're trying to get a slice, don't worry. We'll eat the whole cake, No, listen, we definitely need to give you a last opportunity to win some tickets to watch that grand finale at the watch party for F1. So stick around, and then also the news upon news. We're talking about a cake and celebration. Well, of course, it's Musa Keys coming our way, and we'll definitely grab a slice of that straight after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is so good to be spending this Friday morning with you. And listen, this is not a drill. It is the final lap, the
Really?
last chance, last opportunity, Eminem, the moment we've all been waiting for. Today is officially
The
your
US
last
girl.
day to enter and win VIP tickets to the ultimate F1 season finale watch party. And that's with Shell V-Power at the iconic Kyalami Grand Prix circuit.
Oh, it's big. Well,
It's
just
huge.
Kyalami is amazing. I got to race Kyalami once, and it was
Wow.
insane.
In one of those?
Not in one of those, a Polo Cup racer, which was fast enough for me, but it's an iconic space to watch an iconic race. We are talking about the big one, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and you get the full VIP experience as well. The boxes are next level there, my friends. The kind of adrenaline-filled atmosphere that every F1 fan actually dreams of, and you're going to be surrounded by the most petrol heads on the planet. That setting is so cool. One of my close friends, Owen, and I used to go there between meetings and have a burry roll and just watch the oaks on the bikes or the cars running around. It was just so awesome. But to see that VVIP experience there is another level.
I think I can guarantee
Another
a
level.
little bit more than a burry roll. I think, right? In a VIP,
I will take a
you're
burry
getting
roll.
caviar and sushi.
No, I want a burry roll
Oh, you want a
now.
burry- okay, burry
And they're
roll
probably
it
going to
is.
demand a burry roll now. So this is how you guys enter, and you want to enter for this one. You've got to tag your 3 Dream Pit crew members, and I think you know who they are. Tell us why they're your ultimate racing squad, and don't forget to include that all-important hashtag, Feel a Little. Right?
Feel
it all. There we go. Feel it
Not
all.
just a little, all of it.
All of it. I want all of the
All
energy
of
and
it.
all of the emotion. And of course, you need to make that entry count
Of
because we're going to
course
get a
you
lot.
do.
A
Qualify
lot.
it in the best way that you know how. Grab your best people around you and take that selfie. This is your final push to the finish line. And someone watching right now will be joining Shell, so why not you? Come on.
Man.
Rip it all over your face.
And you deserve it. And this is the time for a nice little kind of getaway with your mates.
Yeah.
Okay? I've been on a plane a lot. And there have been a lot of little groups of people, many women going to other places on these weekends, and you feel that energy. I think it is time for you and your life and your year to have that. So please jump on board. It's the final showdown. Who are you rooting for in the last race of the season, lest we forget, and what a Formula One season it's been. And what's that one moment from this year that made you feel like, yes, this is why I love Formula One? Well, let's find out.
Okay, Maria, what have you got to say? Or at least Ausi says, these are my mates. Maria, Onkemetse, and Selena. I trust them always to make sure we get things right. We even wanted to take a trip this year. Unfortunately, our budget doesn't allow us. So it would really be a dream come true. Well, Ausi Lee, I mean, I can't choose, but if I could choose, I think I'd choose you.
And this is the manifestation station, as we always say. So take the initiative, get on board, make sure you get those 3 pit crew members that deserve the opportunity, and you could be watching the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in style. This is not the time to lift your foot off the accelerator. Come on, it closes today on this Black Friday, so make sure that you get the ultimate winnings, and you could be screaming at the TV, not at home this time, but surrounded by the VVVIPs in the
I like
motoring
the
world.
sound of that. That is fantastic. All right, so while you ponder on who the friends are that you'll be taking, I think Graham said he's available, so you can write his name down there as well.
I'll drive you there. Even.
Let me get into your national news headlines to get this hour kick-started, because it literally is just moments before we hit 7 o'clock. And we get started here with a national call for men to take responsibility in tackling gender-based violence and femicide that rang out yesterday in Soweto, and the Good Men Foundation that led the Men Unite Against GBVF march at Alka Stadium. Now, supported by civic organizations, the initiative promoted mentorship and accountability among young men, highlighting the need for honest discussions about abuse. Now, organizers emphasize that men can no longer remain bystanders. The march aimed to change attitudes and also foster respect and ensure men actively protect women and children, addressing the alarming prevalence of gender-based violence. In other news in the country, the presidency has criticized U.S. President Donald Trump's plan to bar South Africa from next year's G20 summit in Miami, calling it regrettable given ongoing diplomatic efforts. Now, the U.S. boycotted the Johannesburg summit, citing alleged Afrikaner rights abuses, though the G20 declaration was adopted. South Africa remains committed to active, constructive participation in the forum. Now, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has urged Trump to invite the country, stressing inclusive global structures. Pretoria maintains its role in international diplomacy, despite tensions and misinformation affecting relations with the US. Internationally speaking, President Vladimir Putin has reiterated that Russia will end the war in Ukraine only if Kiev withdraws from territories claimed by Moscow, including Crimea and Donbas. Now, he stressed Russia's initiative on the battlefield and warned that non-compliance would be met with force. Now, despite ongoing US-Ukraine diplomacy, Russia insists on territorial recognition as a condition for peace. Now, a new draft plan is under review, and Putin indicated discussions with US officials, including a special envoy, will continue to define the framework for a potential agreement to end the conflict. Meanwhile, Guinea-Bissau's military yesterday installed Major General Horta Inta'a as the transitional president after ousting civilian leadership a day before provincial election results were announced. Now, the High Military Command cited a destabilization plan involving politicians and drug barons. Inta'a appeared publicly in uniform, announcing a one-year transition and appointing Major General Thomas Jassy as Army Chief of Staff. Now, the African Union has called for the immediate, unconditional release of ousted President Umaru Sissoco Embalo amid continuing political instability. And closing off your 7 o'clock news here, we come back home where all our South African viewers who enjoy angling should definitely appreciate this heartwarming British story. While King Charles has just honoured Trackling Minds, a fishing program born from one man's struggle with mental health and addiction. Founder David Lyons turned to angling as his own lifeline and then built a volunteer network that now works with the UK's National Health Service. And that's to offer peaceful hours by the water for both anxiety and depression. More than 2,300 people have benefited so far, with free coaching and equipment helping them find calmer ground. Now, the King's Award for Voluntary Service shines a royal spotlight on the simple, nature-filled therapy quietly transforming lives alongside the fishing waters. We have many coastlines in South Africa. I feel like this is something we could definitely adopt. So we leave your 7 o'clock news. It's time for sports now.
Thank you so much. I guess after our discussion, we've got to start with the rugby, and Kobus Reinach celebrating his 50th cap. He'll earn it when the Springboks face Wales in Cardiff tomorrow, with Siya Kolisi leading a side featuring Sasha Feinberg and Goma Zulu, Damian Dalendi back in the midfield, and then Jasper Visser as well. Rassie Erasmus making 9 changes, in fact, and opting almost being forced into a 7-1 split on the bench, but it is a very strong bench as well. So victory would secure a second straight unbeaten end-of-year tour for the Boks outside the international window, but this one still holds some major significance. Now we get into cricket, some battle royales at the end of the year, and Sri Lanka gave us that, beating Pakistan by 6 runs after Dushmantha Chamera delivered a superb final over to defend 184. So Kamil Mashara's 76 and Kusal Mendy's 40 set up the total, while Chamera then claimed 4 for 20. Pakistan's captain Salman Ali Agha, he did fight hard with a 63 not out, but Sri Lanka held their nerve and they're in the final as a result. Now let's bring it back home, of course, because we can turn back to domestic rugby, and the Vodacom Bulls, they have opted to rest Andre Pollard despite his release from the Springboks, but they've received a major boost with Elric Lowe returning from a 10-month knee layoff. He's back in the mix. Lowe starts on the bench for tomorrow's URC Yixgay derby up against the Lions at Loftus, while sadly Cameron Honeycomb, he remains weeks away from action, but we'll continue to watch that space. Let's head a little further afield for some European football, and Daniel Malin, he scored twice, in fact, to give Aston Villa a 2-1 win over the Young Boys, keeping some pressure at least on group leaders Midtjylland. So Nottingham Forest, they impressed with a 3-0 victory over Malmo. They've had an incredible run over the last 3 years and extend their strong home form as well, while Roma, they secured a crucial 2-1 win over Midtjylland to hand their first defeat of the competition, actually, to the log leaders. And that's where we leave our European football connection until about 8 o'clock. I think the roads should be waking up by now. If you are heading to work, let's get you there safely.
That's right, Gray. Well, let's check out what is happening in your roads. Out in KZN in Paradise Valley, a truck fire recovery is underway near the M13 exit. Now, currently, delays are expected for the affected route, and motorists are, of course, urged to avoid that affected area. And if you can, make use of alternate routes. Heading over to Gauteng in Midrand, heavy congestion is being experienced on the N1 southbound between Olifantsfontein and Old Joburg Road. I do expect slow-moving traffic and longer travel times as a result of Black Friday crowds. And wherever you are headed this Black Friday, please stay safe out there and, of course, arrive alive while driving. But now we're going to get into your weather.
Hey, and welcome back to the office. This is your Expresso field anchor coming to you live from Muizenberg Beach and giving you nothing but the best and the good stuff. And we're going to talk about the weather right now because we've got a few warnings to issue, and then we're going to talk about that sunrise view. But first up, let's talk about it because there's a fire danger which is high in the western regions, with the South African Weather Service issuing multiple alerts as severe conditions spread across the country. Now, a yellow level 4 alert warns of severe thunderstorms over Limpopo, except the extreme northeast and Mpumalanga, excluding the far southwest, bringing heavy downpours, localized flooding, damaging winds and small hail. Now, on top of this, a yellow level 2 warning covers the Free State, southwestern, northwest and central eastern Cape areas, while a yellow level 1 flags early morning damaging winds at at sea between Table Bay and Plettenberg Bay. With this, extremely high fire danger conditions persist across large parts of the Northern Cape, the Western Cape, Eastern Cape and the Northwest. But of course, you know what this time is, it's that sunrise view of the hour, and I've sent you one light here from Muizenberg Beach. I'm absolutely just ecstatic. I'm raging with endorphins, and if you get down here this weekend, you might be able to do the same. Beautiful weather, looks like a bit of a cross shore, but it's pushing like an onshore, so bring the board down and I'll catch you at the back line, baby. For now though, here's another opportunity to see what temperatures you can expect in your side of town. Enjoy, guys.
It's not fair.
It really isn't fair.
Man.
I know life isn't fair. Okay, I get that, and there's a great imbalance, but this right now is just too much to deal with. Okay, and we know the water is cold, and we know that he's okay. Now he's pumped as well. He did a whole lot of push-ups there behind. He's been doing laps of the whole earth in the water. He might actually be Aquaman.
I think
he might actually be the real Aquaman. No, we love it for him. He has been working so unbelievably hard at the moment. He deserves that. We love you, guy. I miss you, Ryle. Get back in that sauna, kid. I want to see the sauna hat on again.
That was my favorite part of everything. But listen, it is Black Friday and we've been getting excited in studio. It's finally here. And Maxwell and Williams is celebrating in absolute style with incredible Black November savings on some of their most loved collections. So I think let's dive right in and see what they have.
It's coming together, Mzansi, piece by piece with Maxwell and Williams. Our Black Friday specials are now on at maxwellandwilliams.co.za. So make sure that you don't miss out because these are incredible deals that are happening all weekend. From timeless porcelain and bold dinnerware to striking serveware, high tea sets to their cast iron collection, Maxwell & Williams has something for every occasion, helping you create the perfect table. Every deal and offer from our Black November series is back for one final weekend. Again, let me remind you to visit maxwellandwilliams.co.za and don't miss out. It's available from today to the 1st of December only. So add those missing pieces, complete your collection, and bring your table to life. This is your moment to make it Maxwell & Williams.
Oh, so get on it. Thanks you, Zanzan, for the plug-in. You can shop these Black Friday specials right now on the full range of Black November deals. Go and find them at maxwellandwilliams.co.za while stocks last. We stress, and then go and enjoy exceptional style every day.
Wait, did you just say exceptional style?
every
Because
day.
somebody that has the most exceptional style has just entered our studios. We are so honored to have Musa Keys in our midst. We've been hyping up since this morning, and yes, we're going to fangirl just a little bit. We're allowed.
He is one of the coolest individuals on the planet
Come
right
on.
now. He has just raised the average of our studio, and I'm here for that. Now he's got new music, and that's what we are here for. You're going to get a little teaser after this. We'll see you now.
You gotta do things that make you scared.
Whatever your reason to go, you could get up to 100% off on flights. Book on our banking app. Your story matters.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And yes, the rumors are true. We're going to make you feel so incredibly good this morning because we've got global Amapiano star and cultural tastemaker, none other than Musa Keys, who joins us here today. And listen, he's released some new music, a powerful new single called Nomatemba, featuring the vocals of Dominique, along with his groundbreaking EP, Shigubu. And we're so excited to just get to know the stylish dude himself. Musa continues to redefine the sound and style of modern African dance culture in South Africa. So I know you know him, but let's take a look at his talent before we delve into the creative goodness of who he is. come on. It's deserving of a feel-good welcome. Let's go! Pew, pew, pew. It's Musa Keys, baby. Listen, can we just have a moment for the drip? Because I just found out, which I never realized, you style yourself.
Yeah.
Like you wake up in the morning and go, huh, who does Musa Keys want to be today?
True.
Is that true? What's the inspiration?
I mean, right now I'm in my red and yellow season, you know, like it resembles a lot of my moods. You know, like when I was working on my new project, I was like tapped into a specific sphere, which made me feel so red and so yellow.
Oh my gosh. And to me, you know what, colors really, they do speak to emotion, hey?
Yeah, they do.
Red's like urgent, it's like fiery, it's like here.
Very sexy, very...
Oh, it's very sexy.
Yeah, you know.
And the
then
yellow?
Yellow is very, very happy, very, you know, bubbly and stuff. It's in your face.
Oh, what a combination of that. And listen, I'm in yellow today because, yes, she's bubbly, she's cute, and she's here. But it's not about me. Let's get into this. Nomatemba, I absolutely love the fact that it explores such an interesting social but also cultural significance that we all experience.
Yeah.
That tension between love but also financial security.
True.
It's something that not many people want to talk about.
Yeah.
So what was the inspiration behind that?
I mean, it's like real life, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, as a man, you do go men in my industry.
Tell me more. I would love to hear it.
Because I think maybe like other industries are different or like, but with people from my side, it's like, it's very tough being in love right now. You know, like we're in a different space where you gotta have the money.
Yeah.
If you don't have the money, it's kind of like difficult for
You can't even
to,
have the conversation.
You can have the conversation, but like you can't. If there's no money involved, like we can't be together for too long, you know, because there always has to be a transaction happening here and there, you know. So it was just like those kind of experiences that I kind of experienced, and I'm just like, okay, cool. Maybe this is what the dating pool looks like right now.
Wait, did you say it comes from personal experience?
Yeah, it is personal.
You're telling me Musa Keys has been there?
Of course, come on. If anything, I mean, like, because we are like well known, you know, you most probably think I got it all.
Yeah, I mean, that's the perception.
Yep. So you can imagine what that comes with.
Wow. I love the fact that you are being vulnerable in the music too. I mean, we know you would dance to your music for the most part, but now you also take us on a journey of emotion.
True.
Okay, well, we're very excited to hear this, and he did tell me that he's going to perform a little something for us today. But I think the song also translates super well because of Dominique's vocals.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit more about how that collaboration came about, how you guys met.
Dominic actually tagged me on a video. He was just doing a random video, trying to reach out to people. Tagged a couple of us, like other artists and producers. And then I saw it, and then I'm like, actually, he sounds so cool. Like, what he did was so nice, and then I liked it so much. And then I hit him up. I sent him a DM, like, yo, where do you stay? Like, I want to have you in studio. He's like, I stay right now in Bram, but I'm from the Val and whatsoever. Like, okay, cool. What are you doing later today? Let me call you a car. And he's like, actually, I'm about to finish with school. So then I called him a car that night. So we made the song actually the night I called him through.
My goodness. And then how was that studio session? I mean, we're seeing snippets of you working over here, cooking in the kitchen. How was it?
Nah, it was dope. It was really nice, I won't lie. Obviously, you know sometimes when people meet you for the first time and you're somebody they've been looking up to, is like, there's that fear.
Yeah.
You know, like
it's intimidating.
Yeah, it is intimidating sometimes. So he went through that phase, of course. So it's like I helped him get comfortable. Spoke him because he wrote a couple of things before actually getting to the final normative. Because I was like, no, man, I get you. This is your style, but I need us to approach this thing like this.
Sure.
Let's
So it was a
try and have
collaborative
fun.
effort, right?
Yeah, all the time. All my songs are collaborative efforts. I'm not the type of artist or producer to be like, here's a song, do you?
Yeah.
I already know what I'm kind of like imagining what you would possibly sound like on my song, you know. I might give you direction. I'm going to give you the luxury to be yourself. However, I'm going to give you like the brief, like, oh, this is what I was thinking because when I was making this, I was feeling this and that, you know. Yeah.
Okay, well, speaking to the EP on a lasting note, I mean, we need to know more about this rebirth. Shigubu also honors your heritage. So tell me a bit more about that quickly.
Shigubu for me is more like, the meaning is like a men's drum, you know, a men's dance drum. So in my culture, Tsonga, I'm Tsonga, from Guyana. So I grew up like, there was like some days where we would have some traditional events, gatherings, you know, family gatherings. And I'll just see them, like a group of guys they come dancing, and then there's other guys hitting up the drums.
Yes.
So for me this time around, when I decided on the name as well for the project, I was like, this music that I'm making now makes me feel like dancing so much. It reminds me of that time, you know,
Sure.
like growing up, like where there was so much thingy. So I think even like in my live performances now, I'm gonna try by all means to incorporate like,
Absolutely.
you know, like real life drums.
If
and
you're
have
looking for
them
somebody, let me join you. Please, let me be right there with you.
I think your hands are too soft.
They're too
for the
soft,
drum.
he says. They're too soft. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I'll start working on the calluses to
Yeah.
grow there. I actually thought you were going to say you were wearing red for Lewis, what's the F1 driver
Lewis
that played your song? Hamilton, that played your song, and then everybody was like, oh my gosh, he's international, but we already knew that. We've been a fan of Musiki's, F1 or not.
Yeah.
And we can't wait to get into his music in just a little bit. You are fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Super proud of you. And yes, the music continues.
I'm going to feed off that energy right there. And I was given the freedom to just be myself in an incredible moment. And it manifested around the Hyundai Santa Fe Hybrid. It's all about quiet confidence, strength that shows up without shouting. And I tried desperately to embody that, being as noisy and coming with the crazy energy that I do. Well, I had the perfect opportunity to spend some time exploring what silent strength actually means, both behind the wheel, and I think very much I've learned in retrospect through life's everyday little moments. Let's go on that journey together. There is something truly powerful about peace. That feeling where everything seems to fade into the background and all you can really hear is the ocean, the world breathing. I'm going to experience the perfect balance between power and peace stepping inside the Hyundai Santa Fe Hybrid. It's where silent strength, and I mean unbelievably silent, takes the wheel, and I cannot wait. Let the adventure begin. Now, this is where you really feel the hybrid difference. Because of the electric motor, when you turn it on, it's dead silent. No rumble, no noise. In fact, it's just calm. But don't let that quiet confidence fool you, because the second you put your foot on that pedal, there is power. Let's go. You know, I can't think of a better ride to take in this little slice of heaven. You've got the panoramic view for the rest of the family in the car, but when you've got views on the left, when you've got views on the right, views above you, literally a full panoramic, you want this kind of visibility. But you also want to be able to travel in quiet and calm and just let it be about the environment and not the drive, which is quite a powerful statement in itself. She handles well, she's responsive. Wow, welcome to Hout Bay. I must say, I came into this experience thinking I would be sacrificing a little of the driving pleasure because of the hybrid experience. I understand economy and all the safety measures and all of that. But if anything, my eyes have been opened. When you need the power, when you want the power, you get it on tap. No frills, no fuss. I love it. Inside, absolute luxury. You can see that every minute detail has been considered, from the luxurious materials being used to the tech that makes every drive seamless. In fact, it's the kind of drive that turns any journey into a lived experience. This is the magic of hybrid driving. It's smooth, it's serene, and yes, it's very smart. You're going to love spending time in this car, whether you've got a car full of people or not. I think the gents will enjoy this because it's got the gravitas, it's got some oomph and some power, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And I think the whole family will absolutely love it because it's like joy in a car, and you've got 2 sunroofs. My kids will lose their minds for 2 sunroofs. Oh, there's a real thrill in having power under control. And the Santa Fe Hybrid's turbocharged engine certainly gives you torque on tap when you need it. It is powerful. But then, of course, the electric motor keeps it effortless. I love this. Watching the procession of cars move past us, soaking this in, there is a reason why the world comes to Cape Town to experience Chapman's Peak and why we hold it in such high regard, not only as a tourist destination, but I think a gem that we need to protect here in South Africa. Being able to enjoy this locale, these views in a car that is this serene, calm and silent, just, I think, exponentially increased the experience. Absolutely amazing. I doubt it would be like that if my kids were in the car with me, but the view is so spectacular and you get such a panoramic view of everything. I doubt they would even be uttering a word. They'd be spellbound. The incredible Hyundai Santa Fe Hybrid. It is proof that real power doesn't need to make a noise. In fact, real strength sometimes speaks loudest when it's silent. Maybe someone here can take a leaf out of that book. Wow, soak it up.
What an adventure.
It is a beautiful car to drive, and it's got gravitas. I love that term because it speaks to that quiet confidence.
Yeah.
Obviously literally quiet because it's electric, and it handles that transition from an energy management just amazingly, but you don't ever feel it. It's got so much power on tap for the big car, but it was, I just missed having a family with me to do it. But we are blessed.
Yeah.
Did you see those roads?
Absolutely
Did you see
incredible.
the blue set against the mountains, set against
It was
the
that
green?
shot that when you pulled out.
Mfundo, I love you, guy. I've never looked that good in real life. Absolutely amazing. What an incredible journey. So thank you so much. And the perfect reminder for me that true strength doesn't always need to be loud.
It's true, it's true. And a big thank you to Hyundai and the new Santa Fe Hybrid for inspiring us to just embrace that quiet power even in our own lives.
Protea Hotels by Marriott is where hospitality feels like home. It's why when your family is with us, we treat you all like a member of ours. Book now and be more than a guest. Go there with Marriott Bonvoy.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to one of our favorite spaces in our whole studio. Let's be honest, it's our kitchen. We love it. And if you've ever wished that your kitchen could keep up with your ideas, the Tocket Omni Cook C2, even the name just paints a picture. It's the kind of appliance that opens a whole new world. It weighs, it cooks, it stirs, it blends, it even cleans itself.
Sold.
Wow.
Sold.
It transforms how you are going to cook and I suppose do everything else at home.
Everything. I mean, replace everyone in the house too. I'll just have my beautiful Tocket. And here's the exciting part. You could welcome one into your own kitchen because we're giving away a Tocket Omni Cook C2 and accessory bundle with 26,330 Rand.
26,330 Rand. I want to know what that 30 Rand, which button that covers on that.
The
And
key itself.
there are a lot of buttons. So to enter and plug yourself in, follow Tocket Africa on the gram, or you can head over to Facebook and then head to our social pages and tell us which mode of the Tocket Omni Cook C2 you love most. You're not allowed to say the self-cleaning.
You're not? Ah, come on,
Come on,
man.
it's too easy. It's
It
too
is
easy. No, you can if you want.
There are options. It can be precision cooking, the built-in scale, the heating, the mixing, or that brilliant clean it mode. I told you. It
I
could
think
be
everyone's
there.
going to do the clean it mode, and that's perfectly fine because it is amazing. But just let us know, and then use the qualifying hashtag TocketC2. Are we even saying it right? I think you've got to say it with a bit more bass. Tocket.
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 All right, well, don't miss out. However you want to say it, it is an incredible competition, and the entries close on the 1st of December. That's Monday. So all details and T's and C's are at expressoshow.com. And what else is at Expresso Show this morning, Greg?
Oh, man, a whole another level of creativity, of cool, and just authenticity. And that's what we are after. Musa Keys has blown us away. Like he's blowing the world away right now, but it's his turn to take the screen with Nah, take it away, son.
What's up, y'all? Mr. Keys over here, and I'm about to perform my first song, Gina. Dango, I hope you enjoy.
Utanikuma avenda kuna lea twendo Lokusi umaika kaza bana machinango Kana ni kwa lavenda munda wena machinango Alamulela na bona machinango Tuya ya tashibona Kuchini wachalile kakaza Jawela wale mamani Washikota kuchina washibona Tuya ya tashibona Kuchini wachalile kakaza Jawela wale mamani Washikota kuchina washibona Ajuni ashitina shikuti Ishikata shichina shikuti Karimensha china shikuti Ishisutisha shika shikuti Weno ajuni wakufamba uyale Kakaza ichina wakuyebo Na walungu wachina wakuti Na walungu wachina wakuti Weno wakui Wakui Weno wakui 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 Ishisuti wakui Weno wakui 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 Ajuni ashitina shikuti Ishikata shichina shikuti Karimensha china shikuti Ishisutisha shika shikuti Ajuni wakufamba uyale Weno Kakaza ichina wakuyebo Na walungu wachina wakuti Na walungu wachina wakuti Weno Abanuna sea bomba Mawasati ishibelani Machini sa kinyongo Itijela Mandela Wanuna pana kwela Wanuna pana nenge Wanuna vakanziye Ajuni ashichina shikuti Ishiketa shichina shikuti Karimensha china shikuti Weno Ishisutisha shika shikuti Ajuni wakufamba uyale Kakaza ichina wakuyebo Na walungu wachina wakuti Na walungu wachina wakuti Weno Yeah, bati Duya ya tashibona Kuchini wanjani kakaza Jawela wala mamani Washikota kuchina washibona Nyamuchule kuchinango Kutele basesi Ila kuchinango Utawanishe pelali Nyamuchule kuchinango Kutele basesi Ila kuchinango Utawanishe pelali Ajuni ashichina shikuti Ishikete shichina shikuti Karimensha china shikuti Ishisuti shashe kashuko ibati ajoni bakuma miele akaza ichi na bakuyebo na walungu bachi na bakuyi na walungu bachi na bakuyi bueno.
Oh my goodness, we told you, we warned you, and that was it. Mr. Keys performing China. How incredible was it? Now you got to stream the music. You have no choice, all right? We're going to get into some more music in just a bit, but how about some winnings as we are feeling like champions already? Mzansi, listen up. We want you to get ready to Panda Push-Up Play Powerball Plus. Powerball Plus for a 65 million rand in total estimated jackpots. It only happens this Friday, so don't miss out. Play Powerball, that's for an estimated 57 million rand. And then you get Powerball Plus for an estimated 8 million rand today. So go ahead, buy your tickets now. You could do so in store, or you could just head to your phone. Nationallottery.co.za is that website. There's the mobile app you could download. There is cell phone banking, or you could simply just dial *120 *7529# for USSD on your keypad. Of course, all those deets are on our Expresso social pages. At Expresso Show is where you find them. And then please go ahead and Panda Push-Up Play. It's Powerball and Powerball Plus for 65 million rand in total estimated jackpots. It all goes down today for your chance at winning a millions. Graham, do you want some millions?
I just want some chicken right now, to be honest, but I'll take the millions. I'll take 65 million, and then I will eat chicken like this every day. If you've been wondering what that beautiful smell coming out of your TV is, and you know there's a smell button on your TV. It's just behind the thing. If you get around, you can press it. It's citrus chicken, and it's a one-tray bake. We've got beautiful seasonal vegetables that we're ready to crisp up, but how good does that look? Absolutely amazing. Then if you are wanting to up your terminology game, because AFCON is just around the corner, we're going to put it to the test after this. We'll see you now. Wow.
Real beauty, it starts in your cells. From the brand trusted for 78 years, Vital introduces their advanced beauty from within range, scientifically formulated with research-backed ingredients for real, visible results. For endless radiance, stronger hair, and luminous skin, choose Vital, where beauty from within is powered by trusted science and perfected by nature's finest ingredients. Want to experience the glow? Be one of 10 winners of a Vital Beauty Box. Follow the steps pinned to the top of Vital's Facebook page to enter, because feeling good is vital.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It's true. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and welcome back to Expresso right here on S3. We're getting into some lovely goodness right now. You know we love stationery, and our art line competition has closed, and wow. You showed up in full color, from highlighters to fine liners, your stories, your memories, and of course your school day flashbacks absolutely poured in, and they were good.
And I think it made all those that were studying kind of feel like we're in your corner. You know, we got your back, and Artline certainly has our back. And today we are going to celebrate you and the stationary band that's been a part of so many study journeys. Of course, Artline, we know they have propped up probably some of our greatest academics, change makers.
Ooh.
Hey, those thought leaders.
Wow.
How many of those amazing ideas that we live by now have first surfaced on a whiteboard or a big sheet of white paper, even in a little moleskin or something, a napkin.
In a cafe
A la
somewhere.
Picasso,
Come
hey?
on. What's the woman that wrote Harry Potter? She used an Artline
No,
pen.
she-
I'm just saying.
she's been cancelled.
Somebody
I
told
think
me
she's
that.
been cancelled.
Oh,
I
sorry, my bad.
say
Let's
it.
not bring that up
Okay,
again.
but luckily stationery is in the middle. It's neutral.
It
okay,
is.
and we love it. No, we love the fact that this is a common thread between so many of us, and we put that to you guys. Which Artline product could you not live without during your exam season, and why? Let's find out.
Okay, well, Nuran basically says the Artline permanent marker never disappoints. That's true. It's bold ink, smooth flow, and it grips onto any surface like a champ. Perfect for labeling, school projects, or everyday use. And it's reliable from the first stroke, especially if you use Mr. Chonky.
Yeah, it's officially now,
Chonky?
if you look on the website, it's called Chonky Chonks. That's the one. Nothing feels like a giant marker like that in your hand. Thanks, Nuran. That was a great comment. Venetia also weighed in. I love to take my exam pad. It's a must. And a fine ball pen to work out my questions before writing and then mark them with my color pens.
Nice.
You'd be judging yourself. I
Oh
like
my
that because
gosh.
a red mark means teacher,
That's
right?
true.
Has to be.
Oh, it's scary. Every time I see red on a pen, I'm like, no, I failed. I failed.
Did you have a lot of red on yours? I can't
No,
imagine.
I was a good student.
I once had a teacher tell my mother that he had to give me 10% because I wrote my name on the paper.
It's fair. It's only fair.
It was woodwork, okay. But we've come a long way. We've come a long way since then.
Okay, to celebrate the end of the competition, we basically have to do a mini thank you Artline activity. We have a half a minute, 30 seconds to put this together. A bit of a doodle. Thank you, Artline. You can do it any way that you feel inspired. You are limited to
I'm going to
2
go
pens.
with red and blue. Okay, I've been chastised for using permanent markers on the wrong surface a few times, okay, and I've even done it in my house. Okay, are you ready?
You got to count us in, though.
Okay, are you sure? You're already starting.
I'm sorry, I don't even want to start with this pen.
I don't
Wait,
know what
we're here.
please use Chonky Chonks. 3, 2, 1, go.
What was it again? Oh, I love that sound.
I know.
The concentration.
I know, this is really... And seeing as I've only got red, I'm going to show what most poor people who have been studying all night look like and feel like.
How much time do we have left, Graham?
4, 3,
No.
2, 1. Time's up. Show me your... You are very artistic. I think...
I didn't get the art line, but thank you.
Did you just do that freehand or did you trace that from like a really cool
there's
picture?
another tracing underneath.
That's very good. So I did the person who's just finished studying or maybe woken up to be on our show and they're exhausted. Because that's how it is after an exam period.
True.
And it's the little things that get you across the line.
I think
and
you won.
But you're still my jam.
Oh.
Still my jam, girl.
Stop it at line, good. Okay, well, to all the students who are still writing or maybe
Come
the
on.
exams will come back again, it's okay. You get a second chance at this, and well done to everybody that really put their effort in and just put their pen to paper.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for representing on behalf of everybody else. And a little goes a long way. So if you want to really help someone out, buy them a little something like this.
The metallic one and the chunky in particular.
Now, speaking of being creative, let's expand our canvas a little bit. This week on Plascon Creating Amazing Spaces, we are bringing coastal luxury to life. I like the sound of that.
Well, Plascon Cashmere adds richness and calm to a beautiful seaside lounge where the ocean blues and the coral tones create the perfect relaxed retreat. So let's take a look for some more home decor inspiration.
Jelly loading.
If you're you're someone who loves the sea, even if you don't live besides the sea, an oceanic theme is a lovely way to go. And that's exactly what we have in this living room over here. Fresh, vibrant turquoise colors, another shade of blue on the ceiling, nautical stripes, and then the pop of a complementary orange shade, which is picked up in the accent of the coral on the cushions, shells which have been collected by the ocean, altogether a very soothing seaside vibe. In this lovely living room, Plascon Cashmere is the paint which has been used. It diffuses more light and it hides imperfections. It's cozy, it's elegant, and it makes a room look wonderfully rich.
In creating amazing spaces for your living room, Plascon Cashmere, with its unique triple B technology, diffuses more light, thereby hiding imperfections and forming a protective barrier which maintains an absolute matte finish over time, even with regular cleaning. Plascon Cashmere is a hard-wearing, plush matte finish interior paint that is washable and stain resistant, making Plascon Cashmere the perfect interior wall coating to give your living room a cozy and elegant look. Plascon Cashmere, making it easy to create amazing spaces.
Oh, I like the sound of that. I think we all need a little cashmere luxury in our space. And Plascon are giving another lucky viewer the chance to win yourself 2,000 Rand in cash this week, maybe to launch your project. So to enter, all you have to do is follow Plascon on any of their social media platforms and then head over to the competition post on that's the Expresso Facebook, Instagram or X pages, and tell us simply this, what your favorite Plascon product is, along with hashtag PlasconSA. It's that simple, really. And you should have a favorite by now. This week's competition closes at midday, Tuesday, the 2nd of December. You can find those T's and C's on expressoshow.com.
Back in the kitchen we are, and a really exciting recipe is coming your way. I've never tried my hand at making chicken in this form. We know that she is versatile and definitely the girl she thinks she is, especially when it comes to thighs. And today the juicy thighs are going to be just doused with some rooibos as well as some delicious orange. Now this is a tray bake, and cooking has definitely become a go-to fuss-free moment for me right now, because the Flavor Plus Farmer Brown has taken the lead by inspiring home cooks to make this trend their own. Now they've got a tray bake challenge, and it's all about simple ingredients, bold tastes, and one pan for cooking and cleaning, which is the best part. And it fits beautifully into our real and everyday life. So today we're creating a proudly South African tray. It's going to be celebrating creativity. Graham, can I tell you what this is?
Your jam.
Almost my jam.
What is it? Vinegar?
Rooibos tea.
I should have known, because we did call this rooibos chicken.
Rooibos and orange chicken.
Rooibos and citrus in any form, that's a perfect marriage.
It's true.
And you think about all the lovely things we love about chicken, the fact that it can caramelize, its flavor profile. If you're using the right pieces, it can be quite fatty, and that's obviously where you get the flavor
thighs,
from.
yeah.
So having a nice citrus that also lends itself to a bit of caramelization, but has a bit of zing. This is going to be a balancing out exercise.
It is, but it's going to be really easy to do because it's also a tray bake. So we've got some honey and rooibos going, some lemon juice, as well as olive oil, and now comes the good flavor, garlic and ginger.
Oh, I was wondering, because it looked like a mix, and when I held it up, I just got garlic punch in the face.
Did you? A little bit of ginger.
But bring the funkiness, man, bring the funkiness. And we know that ginger and citrus work beautifully well. Orange and ginger. Because I think you've got a higher sugar content with the orange than you do with the lemon, I think it transforms the taste. And I like the fact that when we say citrus, you can go grapefruit, you can go lemon, you can go orange, and achieve very different things. One's bitter, one's sweet, one's quite tart. But for this, the sweetness, I think, is going to work.
Comes through. Okay, so I've also added turmeric as well as smoked paprika and your favorite coriander, which you don't mind in powder form.
Yeah, no, look, the ground coriander, it's gone through a bit of a process, and I'm now able to recognize it in other flavor profiles. and because we use it in biltong, we use it in so much stuff. It's just such a South African connector. So I do try. I am really trying hard, guys. I don't know how else to maybe my life's achievement will be able to grow and eat my own coriander one day, but I'm not alone.
Tombstone.
Exactly, I'm not alone. What I also like about this one tray effort, it's not just for expediency and cheaper and yes, you tick those boxes, but you get a level of flavor development and merging of these flavors that you wouldn't get otherwise.
Yeah.
And you want one continuous thread running through. And now think about all the beautiful flavors from the chicken that are going to intersperse. I'm not using culinary terms here. I'm like using criminology terms or something.
But, we are talking about raw meats. So.
I love the fact that you're going to, all of these flavors are going to lean into the beautiful red onion. You've got the butternut, which also lends itself to something sweet. So on my side, I'm just putting that on there, right?
Absolutely, but before we get there, you've got to flavor your veggies. So salt, pepper, olive oil, let's chuck
let's get a bit of olive oil. And I use olive oil before, during, and after everything I'm eating. The anti-inflammatory properties are off the charts,
I've seen someone online that takes a shot of olive oil in the mornings.
Guys, and we have some of the best. You get like the Director's Reserve olive oil, one of those kind of things, and you're winning at life. I'm guessing time?
Time.
Oh, because we all need a little time.
After time.
Is on my side. And then the star of the show, the citrus, yeah?
The citrus. So you can layer it on, and when you are ready, I'll come and bring the chicken.
Bring the chicken, because I'm going to citrus some of that chicken.
And this is our hero chicken at that as well.
You give me that,
it's the new Farmer Brown Naked Chicken, all about just premium quality chicken. It's individually frozen and trimmed of that excess fat and skin for cleaner, better pieces. And I love that, especially if you're living alone or you're two people. You only need 3 pieces and you're done. Available in 3 convenient variants. You have the breasts, you have the drums, you have the thighs that we're using today. So you can choose the cuts that your family loves the most. And each pack is just brined, so then you get that succulence from your chicken, and it's resealable to prevent freezer burn. Come on, they've made it so easy for us. And also the packaging is recyclable, so it really is incredible, and it keeps that freshness locked in, just like our dish, right?
We've been, completely, and we've been talking about our brining and kind of giving more moisture to chicken because it can lose that quite quickly. But here, I'm thinking you can smell the flavors merging before we've even cooked it. So let the science in this marinade do its thing. I would let this chicken rest in there for a little bit. Give him a bath.
I'll give it a day.
Give him a
you know what I'm saying? Allow it. I would even pour some of that marinade in there or make a sauce out of it. Come on, the possibilities are endless. We've made our tray bake. It looks gorgeous. Finishing touches are being put on as we speak. A tray bake like this shows how easy it can be to create big flavor with just one pan. And it is the perfect way to join the Farmer Brown Tray Bake Challenge at home. That's our entry. We want to see yours too. And as if the challenge is not enough, Farmer Brown is giving away a stylish field bar cooler worth 3,000 Rand. Now to enter, simply tell us what flavor combo you would use to create your own tray bake. You're not allowed to use the rooibos and orange. We took that already. I'm joking. If you want it, you can have it. Comment on the competition post on the Expresso social pages. Remember to include that hashtag Farmer Brown Naked Range, and that competition closes on the 1st of December. Of course, T's and C's apply.
I'm not even going to hide this from you because it's just so beautiful. I'm going to put it front and center. We might even just spray it with hairspray and keep it as a foodie kind of thing. But it absolutely looks amazing. And we finished it off with some oriental flavors there, some coconut. Oh, it's going to be absolutely amazing.
Yum.
Weekend dinner sorted. We'll see you now.
Mrs. Bulls brings the flavor, so bring your festive magic. Create a dish using your favorite Mrs. Bulls product and you could win your share of 40,000 Rand. Simply share a picture of your Mrs. Bulls festive recipe on the competition post on Expresso's social pages using hashtag Mrs. Bulls Festive Challenge. And the presenter matched to your flavor will recreate your dish live on air with your guidance. Entries close 18 December. T's and C's at expressoshow.com.
that number if you can. Just count the zeros. That's what's on offer if you play Powerball and Powerball Plus today. So let's break it down. Powerball, 57 million rand. Powerball Plus, a further 8 million rand. So what are you waiting for? Please play both and please play them now. You can go online, nationallottery.co.za. You can go, you can see I'm already counting my money. You can go over to the store and you can buy it right now. You can just pick up your phone and you can dial *120 *7529# and then just follow the prompts. And if you need any of those to be reminded, those details sit on our Expresso social pages. So as you go through our amazing content, you can dream even bigger. But please take your shot. 65 million rand sitting in Powerball and Powerball Plus today. What a way to end your year. Yes, there will be signs. We'll be looking for bigger signs throughout the world right now as we track our news headlines. And of course, I'll delve into the sport after Carissa's done.
Thank you so much, Gray. Let's get into your news headlines for the final time this morning. Starting out nationally with the Department of Basic Education that has concluded the 2025 National Senior Certificate Examinations, offering rewrite opportunities under the Second Chance Matric program. And that's for those who missed papers for valid reasons. Now, marking and moderation overseen by Umalusi begins on Monday with over 52,000 markers nationwide. The department underscores its commitment to opportunity, equity and academic integrity. Our results will be released on the 13th of January next year. This approach aims to maintain fairness and ensure all candidates have a chance to succeed. In other news, a national call for men to take responsibility in tackling gender-based violence and femicide rang out yesterday in Soweto at the Good Men Foundation, led by Men Unite Against GBVF March at Alka Stadium. Now, supported by civic organizations, the initiative promoted mentorship and accountability among young men, highlighting the need for honest discussions about abuse. Now, organizers emphasized that men can no longer remain bystanders. Now, the march aimed to change attitudes, foster respect, and ensure men actively protect women and children, addressing the alarming prevalence of gender-based violence. Internationally speaking, Kenya Wildlife Service has rejected claims that a new luxury lodge in the Masai Mara blocks wildebeest migration between Kenya and Tanzania. Now, monitoring data confirmed that the property does not interfere with corridors, while the lodge also secured approvals and completed an environmental impact assessment. The project has sparked debate over tourism benefits, local rights and equity, highlighting tensions in East Africa's wildlife industry. Now, while luxury tourism expands, concerns persist over land grabs and distribution of economic gains, promoting discussions alongside wildlife conservation and local community interests. Meanwhile, President Vladimir Putin has reiterated that Russia will end the war in Ukraine only if Kiev withdraws from territories claimed by Moscow, including Crimea and Donbass. Now, the stressed Russian initiative on the battlefield and warned that non-compliance would be met with force. Despite ongoing US-Ukraine diplomacy, Russia insists on territorial recognition as a condition for peace. Now, a new draft plan is under review, and Putin indicated discussions with US officials, including a special envoy, will continue to define the framework for a potential agreement to end the conflict. Let's close up with a wave of excitement that has washed over the West Coast. And that's after a leopard was photographed in the West Coast National Park for the first time in 170 years, signaling a joyful conservation milestone and the species' quiet comeback to coastal landscapes. Now, the images, as you can see there, captured on a remote camera trap, emerged from a long-running monitoring partnership involving the landmark Leopard and Predator Project, Sandparks and the University of the Western Cape, Saldanha Bay Municipality and local landowners. Now, the years of restoring ecological corridors, reconnecting habitats and improving coexistence have paid off, creating safer pathways that are gently drawing leopards back home. And we welcome them gladly after that 170-year hiatus. That is where we leave your news for this Friday. We'll touch base again on Monday. For now, it's time for your sports.
Oh, Oh, well done to that collective. You keep creating big, beautiful, wild spaces. We'll keep providing the big, beautiful cats to fill them. That is the kind of South African story we want to hear. Likewise, this prey animal turning to predator. Let's talk about the Springboks. They have been on a different level this year, and Kobus Reinach has played his part. He will earn his 50th cap, in fact, this weekend when the Springboks face Wales in Cardiff tomorrow, with Siya Kolisi leading a side that features Sasha Feinberg and Goma Zulu. Damian Dalendi's back in the mix, and Jasper Visser. So Rassie Erasmus making 9, it seems, forced changes and opting for a 7-1 split on the bench as a result. So victory would secure a second straight unbeaten end-of-year tour for the Boks, which would make sense. Now we get into cricket as Sri Lanka beat Pakistan emphatically by 6 runs after the Dushmantha Chameera delivered a superb final over to defend their total of 184. So Kamil Mishara's 76 and Kusal Mendy's 40, they set up the total, while Chameera, he claimed 4 for 20, and when they needed it most. So Pakistan's captain Salman Ali Agha did fight hard with a 63 not out, but Sri Lanka held on to make it through to the final. Now let's get into some domestic rugby during this international window break. And the Vodacom Bulls, they've opted, in fact, to rest Andre Pollard despite his release from the Springboks, but they received a major boost with Elrich Lowe returning from a 10-month knee layoff. He's now back in the mix. Lowe starts on the bench for tomorrow's URC Yukske derby up against the Lions at Loftus, while Cameron Honeycomb sadly still remaining weeks away from action, but we will watch that space. Now let's get our European Connect group leaders Midtjylland. So Nottingham Forest continued their unbelievable run of form for the last few years, impressing with a 3-0 victory over Malmo, now extending their strong home form, whilst Roma, they secured a crucial 2-1 win to hand Midtjylland their first defeat of the competition. So maybe the power bank shifting just a little bit, but we'll always continue to track it. And that's where we leave our sport for this week. Once again, congratulations to Kobus Reinach getting his 50th cap. Good luck, Springboks. Let's end the year in style, and now let's get you to work safely.
Well, thank you, Gray. We'll do our part to make sure that you get there just as good. In Gauteng and Sandton, there's a stationary vehicle on the N1 southbound at Buccleuch interchange. Now, that is resulting in a blocked left lane, and roads are slippery from rainy conditions, so please do proceed with caution if that is part of your morning commute. Out in Cape Town and Somerset West, traffic is currently building up on the N2 outbound just before Victoria interchange. So do expect slower travel times in that area, and of course maintain a safe following distance. Staying in Cape Town, but heading over to Goodwood, an accident has occurred, and that's on the N1 inbound before Heilbeson Drive. Now, major delays are expected for that affected route. So if you are part of it, plan accordingly. And it is Black Friday. It's getting a bit chaotic out there. Please arrive alive wherever you're headed this morning. Let's get into your weather. Well, the South African Weather Service has issued multiple alerts as severe conditions spread across the country. Let's start off here with a yellow level 4 alert that warns of severe thunderstorms over Limpopo. Except the extreme northeast and Mpumalanga, excluding the far southwest, bringing heavy downpours, localized flooding, damaging winds and small hail. Moving over to a yellow level 2 warning that covers the Free State, southwest, northwest and central eastern Cape, while a yellow level 1 flags early morning damaging winds at sea between Table Bay and Plettenberg Bay. Now, extremely high fire danger conditions are also persisting across large parts of the Northern Cape, the Western Cape and the Eastern and Northwest. Let's get into that sunrise view of the hour to top it all off. And again, our girl, Fancy Nancy, doing the absolute most as per usual, but we love it. Out in Pennington, KZN, sharing a beautiful, absolutely stunning morning view with us. The sun reflecting the water reflecting the sky. It is a masterpiece all around. 28 degrees is what you can expect on your side of town, Fancy Nancy. And thank you once again for blessing us with your artistry this morning. There's that number 0630369649. Take it down on your phone right now and then snap a few pictures over the weekend. Share it with us on Monday and maybe we'll get into your famous picture as we enter into a new week. For now, though, as we enter into Friday, let's get into your temperatures.
Good friend here has been warning you about Black Friday because there's a lot going on. It can get a little bit overwhelming. There's so much craziness. So sometimes you've got to kind of try to see the wood from the trees and hone in on the best deals. It's Black Friday and Woolworths Connect is your go-to destination for those deals. The latest and best on smartphones and must-have gadgets. Let's be honest, that's what Black Friday is.
It really
Tech.
is. It's tech for the most
tech.
part. Usually quite pricey. This time around, we're going to plug you in. Visit woolworths.co.za or visit them in store. If you actually want to see the phone for yourself and check out all the latest technology, you can do so with the incredible deals running until the 1st of December 2025.
Yeah, we stretch it out because we have to, because they've got so many deals, they can't squeeze them all into one day. So we know Samsung is a good friend of the show, and we've done a deep dive into their tech for their sleek design, their technology features, how they bring the ecosystem, the Internet of Things together, but their devices stand out. This Samsung A17 cell phone features a long-lasting battery, vivid HD plus display, which makes it great for streaming, because we know how you roll, browsing as well, viewing content, which has become so much more phone-centric. It's got an impressive camera and the SOS Plus safety feature, which is a standout tool, allowing users to quickly call for help in case of emergencies, giving you access to medical or armed response services at the tap of a button. So now this phone usually goes for around 3,999 Rand, but you can now get it only for 3,599 Rand, only until the 1st of December. It's a good deal.
Okay, Woolworths connecting us to good deals. I see you, I like you. But that is not all. They're also giving 2 lucky viewers the chance to win one of the following Samsung phones. So let's get straight into a Samsung A56 5G dual SIM cell phone with a 12 megapixel sensor and HDR technology. And that is just for sharper, more detailed selfies. Okay, next time just at me, okay? As well as videos. That's my kind of phone. With awesome intelligence, you can ensure and also enhance that your phones with intelligent visual editing tools and easily find information by simply circling. I've heard about that circling technology. It's incredible.
And it helps it just in the moment when you don't have the time to kind of break your connection with the moment. It helps you a lot. And it's beautiful as well. It just absolutely looks stylish. Just
Isn't it so good? Now that's valued at 9,000 Rand.
Okay, we've got the Samsung A36 5G dual SIM cell phone that features a bigger screen. That's 6.7 inches. A very nice, comfortable grip, because we're aware that you are out there and active with it. And with this cell phone, you can capture stunning selfies and videos with an upgraded front camera, because they understand that's a big part of the content creation, valued at 6,000 Rand.
I mean, that's fantastic. Give me all of the above. Now listen, Expresso family,
luck.
if you want to stand the chance to win one of these Samsung phones, head over to our competition posts on the Expresso Facebook or X or Instagram pages and just tell us this one thing. Woolworths Connect tech devices you're thinking of purchasing this Black Friday. There's so many options. Which one are you going for? Don't forget to use that hashtag Woolies Black Friday and to follow Expresso and Woolworths on Instagram, Facebook or even TikTok.
And that competition closing midday on Monday, the 1st of December. We're at that point of the year, guys. 1st of December, but you can find T's and C's at expressoshow.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. You are tuned into Expresso on S3, and we've only got the best of the best here. Yellow for hope, red for
Danger.
danger. Ooh. You're wondering where the danger lies. It's right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. So get ready for AFCON 2025 with ABSA Football Friday. This is powered by ABSA in partnership with Visa, the official payment partner for AFCON 2025. Now, every Friday, you know this. We bring you fun, we bring you entertainment, and all the latest football info. And this Friday is no different. So we're going to test their football knowledge by unscrambling these key football terms and show off their skills with 5 seconds to get the correct answer. Only 5 seconds.
I'm going to use my 5 seconds right now. Are you okay? Because I don't think you
I've
know
been
how
fangirling since I
excited
got
she
here.
has been to have
I told him.
Yeah, okay.
I said, Musa,
Okay.
be cool, bro. Be cool.
Yeah, just keep your cool, man.
Keep it cool, bro.
I think this has been the highlight of the year, dude. So thank you so much for being here, man. Thank you.
I'm here now.
Yes. Okay, now tell him to come to my radio show.
Listen, I got a great plug-in. This is a great platform I've heard of. No, okay, no
Let's
love.
get into
No,
it.
we're competitors, hey?
Okay, yes. I mean, I can
No, I
still
love
show
you,
love.
man.
I can
Love you,
still
man.
show love. Okay. Explanation, then you have to come with the answer.
Okay.
Do you know sports?
Okay.
Kind of. Okay. Are we getting a mixed-up word? Okay.
Oh,
The main objective of the game, getting the ball into the net. Say your name. Who's got
Goal.
it? Musa?
Yeah, that's goal.
It's goal. You say so obvious.
So that's
It's
the vibe,
goal.
hey?
That's the vibe.
Okay.
Okay. Hopefully the next one's harder.
Oh, it's that simple.
I was looking at that thinking, is there a terminology in football? That's not right. That doesn't sound right.
I got to ask you, though, when you score a goal, what do? Like, what's your victory, yay?
Oh, celebration.
No, Graham, that's not... What's your celebration?
She.
Yeah. Okay, that's nice.
Okay.
Musa?
She.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Here's the next one.
I'll
A
almost hope you
defensive
win.
move to stop an opponent from advancing with the ball. Say your name.
Musa.
Musa?
Tackle.
Tackle. Okay. Yeah.
Did you know that leg
well
tack isn't a
done.
real word?
I thought it was attack.
Attack. Attack that attacker. See, she's only got one gear, dude. That's it. I'd
All
actually
the
love
way.
to see you play football
I've
and
tried.
how you take that on. Yo.
I've tried with Sean Bartlett. It was intense. Okay, so a soccer rule that prevents attackers from staying too close to the opponent's goal to gain an unfair advantage.
Oh, Graham.
What is that?
Offside.
Graham. Offside.
But you know why I say that? Because my son plays FIFA well now, but he always plays no rules.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to explain to him, and I never understood offside. I always would ruin it for the team. And
Are
I'm
you a
like, no,
rugby guy?"
dude, I'm a rugby guy. Why are you even passing the ball forward? I don't even understand, okay?
Send it back.
Come on, backwards. But that's in honor of my son, Jack. You're a legend.
We love Jack over here. Okay, here's one. And it's not ASAP, I've been told. Moving the ball to a teammate using your feet.
I might let him catch up.
Graham.
It's a pass.
It's a pass.
Okay, even my passing was terrible. Okay, I would run decoy. I think that's what I would do in football,
hectic.
just create energy somewhere else. But it's a pass.
Well
yes? It
done.
has to
I
be.
love that for you. This one looks really tough. Okay, the player
Oh.
who protects the goal from being scored on.
The player protects the goal from being scored on.
Yeah.
I
Graham?
know. Graham?
Yeah.
Goalie. I almost saw my name in there. I'm like, I'm not that guy.
What does it say?
It's goalie, isn't it?
Goalie.
Yeah.
That was tricky, because even goalie's a weird word.
Yeah.
It is.
Hey?
It feels like
Is that the official word?
A goalkeeper would be the real word. Hey.
But in the streets, we say goalie.
See how much she knows about sport now, eh?
Sports. I'm so
See.
smart. Do you know that? Okay.
She should be here.
A substitute player who can come into the game when needed.
Musa.
It already says what it is.
Yeah.
Musa.
Yeah, I mean, like, we can see it already. It's
Yeah.
a reserve player.
Am I just dyslexic? Did that not say reserve?
It is. This whole time, I've been actually worried that it was all normal and I'm dyslexic. That's actually how terrible I am.
Okay, the next one looks real tough. I don't know what that is, but that's what it is.
That's what you do. You substitution.
Substitution.
I've been doing this for like the last 8 years on the show, and you haven't known what I'm doing. When
I've
I'm
only
like,
been here for one.
do you think I'm like cheering you on or like speed it up or
I thought
something?
you said wrap it up, Carissa. Okay, the act of staying close to an opponent to stop them from receiving the ball, and not a ginkram.
Graham.
Graham.
Another thing that I was terrible at doing, marking, isn't it?
Marking.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that's new to me. I haven't heard that one.
Don't you know the only reason why I got it? Because we were using white markers. Yeah.
Shout out to
Marking.
Chunky. Okay, here's another one. A set piece taken from a specific part of the field. Come on, Musa.
Musa.
Yes.
It's a corner.
Oh, it's a corner.
corner kick.
There you go. It's a corner.
Nice. And check out, you've given him PTSD. Now he's giving the full term because he's worried you're going to take the point away
Sorry,
from
no,
him.
you get 2 points for that. Well done. The next one looks real tough. I don't know, everything is difficult to me. Defensive line closest to the goalkeeper.
Okay, well, this is...
Balance?
Well, hopefully it's well balanced, but...
No, it's...
Graham.
Graham's got his hand.
Because you also have this in rugby.
What?
Back line.
Back
Is it?
line? Oh!
Yes.
What's a back line?
It's your last line of defense. So you'll have your defenders.
I
your,
love
you
that
know,
for Bafana. I love that for them.
For all teams,
For
actually.
all teams.
For all teams.
Okay, a
It's great,
direct
I
shot on goal after a foul in the penalty. What's this one?
Sorry, a direct shot. Oh, Musa.
Musa.
That's a penalty.
Exactly.
But I said penalty in the question. That's not fair.
Yeah.
But football's like that, man. It's a game of inches, of
inches,
millimeters, of letters.
Letters and actors, I've been told. Okay, well done. I'm not sure who won. I've been told it is Musa.
No, you got to do the...
You got to do a victory. Yeah.
Please
Well
make
done,
that
y'all.
viral. Please, can Lewis Hamilton do that if he wins in Abu Dhabi?
Yes. As Salima plays in the background, we love it. Okay, you boosted your football vocab and joined in on the Absa Football Friday fun. Well done to you, Expresso fam, if you've also got them. So keep practicing, stay entertained, and get ready for more AFCON action 2025 this season.
In this life, you gotta do things that make you scared.
Whatever your reason to go, you could get up to 100% off on flights. Book on our banking app. Your story matters.
All right, as we know, Black Friday is in full swing. We love to see it. And Maxwell and Williams has another beautiful deal lined up to help you refresh your kitchen and dining space at mouth-watering prices. So let's have a look. Zanele, what do you have?
It's coming together, Mzansi, piece by piece with Maxwell and Williams. Our Black Friday specials are now on at maxwellandwilliams.co.za. So make sure that you don't miss out, because these are incredible deals that are happening all weekend. From timeless porcelain and bold dinnerware to striking serveware, high tea sets to their cast iron collection, Maxwell and Williams has something for every occasion, helping you create the perfect table. Every deal and offer from our Black November series is back for one final weekend. Again, let me remind you to visit maxwellandwilliams.co.za and don't miss out. It's available from today to the 1st of December only. So add those missing pieces, complete your collection, and bring your table to life. This is your moment to make it Maxwell and Williams.
Ah, Carissa, you've changed, man.
Am I different?
I don't
It's
know
the
if that-
sports. I don't know what to
It's
tell
the industry.
you.
It's changing you, man. I have literally changed. I love that. And I love Black Friday for you guys. So I hope you have found that deal and you are honing in. Please don't miss these Black Friday specials. And in fact, a full range of Black November deals at maxwellandwilliams.co.za with this space while stocks last.
That's true.
And they are flying off the shelves.
Oh my gosh. Okay, right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, we're going to plug you into more Black November deals in just a little bit. So don't go anywhere. It is a celebration all round. Get your money ready. We'll see you after this.
Summer's heating up, and so are the prizes with Plascon's Win All Summer Competition. Stand to win the ultimate holiday to the Maldives with 200,000 Rand, plus loads of weekly and monthly prizes. From shopping vouchers, JBL speakers, cash prizes, and unforgettable getaways to either Dubai, Zanzibar, Cape Town, or Vic Falls. To enter, simply spend 1,000 Rand or more on any Plascon product and choose one of 4 easy ways to submit your entry. Competition closes 28 February. T's and C's apply. Win all summer with Plascon.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Good morning. In case no one has said it to you, it could be the best morning and best day ever. Why? Black Friday is here.
Oh my gosh, we've been waiting, anticipating for so long, and it is finally on our midst. Now, what's the deal you're crossing off your fingers to grab before it is gone? Let us know via voice notes on 0630369649. I've been told that people didn't even sleep yesterday. They were waiting for midnight so that they could immediately get in.
I'm sure there's an AI that can do that for you. No, Josephine Pixton, good morning, Josephine. We love you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. She says, I'm grabbing toilet paper, washing powder, fish oil, milk, potatoes, and much more. Thanks for being so specific.
But
I love
also
that.
the essentials.
And you can get the essentials on Black Friday, so use that opportunity. Oh, talk about the OG.
Oh, hi, OG Gary Ocamp. Not really looking for anything this time, but I did go overboard on Amazon. My bank even called and cited unusual activities.
Wow.
Gary.
On a Black Friday, you must know. You must know. But we also know Gary and what he's like. D. Godchild saying, I'm mostly done. Woolworths truly came through for my wardrobe. As a mom, I focus more on our baby than me. And after 2 years, I finally treated myself in all areas of my wardrobe.
Yes, D.
That's cool. That's the face that represents that kind of comment.
Absolutely.
I like that.
I love the fact that we're taking care of ourselves and those around us. So let's plug you into more Black Friday deals.
Can you feel it? Oh man, I think we've been feeling it all week. The build-up, the Black Friday weekend is loading. And when Game says Black Friday, they really do mean it. Massive savings, big energy. That's just the staff, okay? The deals you absolutely cannot afford to miss, and you can afford to actually jump on board. So if you are planning your shopping mission, listen up, because this weekend is the one to get yourself into a Game store, and not just for the big ticket, for the early days
For the
as well.
potatoes too.
Yes.
Never forget the potatoes. So let's kick things off in the kitchen, speaking of. And if your fridge has been crying out for retirement, Game has your upgrades sorted. Now look at this. The Defy 157-litre top freezer fridge going for just 3,299 rand.
You're just offering deals on deals there. I
Three
like
rand,
that.
here you
3
go.
rand. No, that does happen in some places, but yeah, 3,299 rand for that.
Incredible.
I love it. Absolutely beautiful, and that is very accessible. So let's talk TVs for a second. TV lovers, brace yourselves. Game is dropping one of their biggest Black Friday deals. This is saying a lot. A Samsung 75-inch UHD smart TV for only 9,999 rand. That's 75 inches. That is a bit crazy, actually. So that's sports this weekend. That's the rugby. That's all that's going to happen in my world forevermore. And you're going to be in the stadium, basically, with 75 inches.
I just feel like it's probably run up, so please make sure that you get yours as well. I've seen it before. Go in with that trolley, have that box seated, and then walk out. Of course, pay for it, 9,999 rand.
Not the 3 rand.
Not the 3 rand, please. That really is such a good price, so I really hope you get in on it. And because summer is officially vibing, upgrade your outdoor relaxation station with the Terrace Leisure Lounger. Now, this one's going for only 1,199 rand.
Oh, my father-in-law is here.
Oh, does he love that?
And he loves just a good chill. In South Africa, they've come from like -3 into 39 degrees or whatever it's going to be. The man deserves a throne in that space.
Oh, great.
I'm coming, Gamer. I'm coming. So, of course, I might have failed woodwork at school, but I've turned into quite a DIYer, thanks to the amazing people around me on the show. So if you, like me, are looking to up your game, we haven't forgotten about you. Game has slashed the price of the Hyper Tough 500-watt impact drill kit to just $4.99.
What? I'm going to get that for my man immediately.
And you don't know you need an impact drill until you actually need an impact drill, and you're not picking up pieces of your wall and undoing all of the work that you have done in your last DIY project. But when you need it, you need it. And there is nothing, I'm sorry, for a man, it is one of your rites of passage to use an impact drill, okay? There is something about it, but look at that whole kit that comes with it.
Oh my
You are
gosh.
sorted. So even if you're a bit OCD, you'll just love the kit.
Okay.
But it gives you everything you need.
So for Christmas, I'm
So
getting him
cheap.
socks and a drill.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
a
good?
leather jacket.
And a leather
That's
jacket. Come on. Well, those are the deals that we've got for you right now. Which one of these Black Friday deals would make the biggest difference in your home and why? Please let us know. Drop your answers on our socials using that hashtag #GameBlackFriday.
So consider your early alarm. Black Friday weekend is loading as we speak at Game. You can do it online, you can do it in store. The only way to score these jaw-dropping deals, get yourself into that space, experience, see them. And if you want a little bit of a teaser, you can head over to game.co.za and you can start shopping. Look at that TV, look at those lounges.
Those lounges look good.
Where's my drill? There's my drill
Come
for under
on.
500 Rand. Come on, guys. Happy shopping.
Oh, great deals, and now we need some relief through entertainment.
Did you just,
I'm
you
just
just,
saying, let's get into it. We got to talk about an incredible movie that's taking over our screens right now. It's about the cane cutter.
And it looks deep. It looks, I think, like a window into the past, but in such a contemporary, beautiful, powerful way that young South Africans can connect to right now.
I'm so excited to tell you more about it, so please stick around. Your next bucket list film is coming your way.
And then, of course, Musa Keys still in the house. We're not going to test any more footballing knowledge. He's going to be back on the stage just now.
Real beauty, it starts in your cells. From the brand trusted for 78 years, Vital introduces their advanced beauty from within range. Scientifically formulated with research-backed ingredients for real, visible results. For endless radiance, stronger hair, and luminous skin, choose Vital, where beauty from within is powered by trusted science and perfected by nature's finest ingredients. Want to experience the glow? Be one of 10 winners of a Vital Beauty Box. Follow the steps pinned to the top of Vital's Facebook page to enter, because feeling good is vital.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show on this beautiful Friday. Now, this morning we're spotlighting a proudly South African film. It blends together things like heritage and identity and romance in a beautiful way that we don't often get to see on our screens. I'm talking about The Cane Cutter. Let's have a look at the trailer.
In 1911, two lovers meet on the Umlazi, the last indenture ship.
I will find you, I promise.
You promise? I promise. Like so many others, they did not find each other. Over 100 years later, their great-grandchildren meet. Dev drops out of university to make a documentary of his grandfather.
Devashin, it's your mother. You abused my name and you got money for your movie. Why is he really making this documentary?
Dev is passionate. He really wants to tell his family's story.
Because family is everything.
Leave history to the historians.
No one cares about our story.
Zach, bro, I gotta do this.
Purana, we got your back, bro. This is your story. If you want to tell it, then you have to be responsible.
Dr. Hamisha, and you gave it all up to become a dancer? Why did you stay?
She's my wife, your mother. I can't just abandon her because she's hell to live with.
I don't even have time for a relationship. What relationship?
Oh, doesn't that look incredible? And this morning, Expresso fan, we are so lucky to have him with us today. The lead of it all, Razine Dada, the Durban-born actor and filmmaker at the center of this intergenerational love story. So welcome to Expresso. In fact, let's give him a feel-good welcome. Come on, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you for having me here today.
Of course.
Greetings to all the viewers, the listeners. It's a real pleasure to be here.
And I'm sure it's been a journey to get here as well. But first and foremost, congratulations on the film. It is doing the things around the country. I have to ask you, though, about the film. Tell us more about the movie, because when I say it's an intergenerational love story like we haven't seen before, tell us more about this.
So the opening of the film is starts off with the last indenture ship to arrive in South Africa. It was called the Umlazi. And there's a young Telugu boy and a young Gujarati girl, and they fall in love on the ship. And when they landed, like many tragic love stories, they could never find each other, even though we see they could have come close. And then fast forward 100 years later, this young character called Dev, he's a Telugu boy, and he meets this Gujarati girl. And they have the opportunity to complete a 100-year-old love story, but we won't know until you watch the film.
Okay, I like that you're leaving us in a bit of suspense on the edge of our seats a bit. What initially drew you to Dev, though? This a role that you get to play. What is it about his journey, his character, and also about maybe even the movie as a whole that really got you involved?
When I first got the script of The Cane Cutter, I mean, it's a role that plays pretty much a tribute or a homage to the Indian community as a tribe in South Africa. I mean, many tribes South Africa have boards of deputies, kings, queens, and they lead the way forward for specific tribes. But the Indian community actually has no tribes. But the script itself was brilliant. It seamlessly tells this journey from a 100-year love story, but also documents certain historical perspectives, like why did the British bring the Indians to South Africa? Starts off with indentured labor, and people could ask themselves, what is indentured labor? So when slavery also was partly abolished, they had the system to man the sugarcane farms, and it fast forwards over a journey of 165 years, which was on the 16th of November 2025. It marks the 165-year anniversary of Indians landing in South Africa. And most countries actually have a monument or something big to commemorate the day. We actually only now have a statue to commemorate this. But if you look at the Indian community, they play a strong role in pretty much every facet of South African culture or business and in so many different
just like
facets
weaved
of the
into
country.
the fabric, exactly.
Exactly.
And I heard that this took 10 years to make, and they do say it takes 10 years to make an overnight success.
Yeah.
And now we have the cane cutter that is a resounding success. What were some of the challenges that you faced throughout the filming of this process?
So I think one of the biggest challenges, as many independent films, is always the lack of formal funding for it. So, but we had a very experienced producer, and the likes of Shan Mudley, and Dr. Eubulus Timothy was our director, and Dr. Eubulus Timothy was the founding chair of the Cape Town Film Commission.
Sure.
And Shan Mudley was the founding chair of the National Film and Video Foundation. So their level of experience allowed us to do efficient production, guerrilla production sometimes.
Right. I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. And there's a scene in New York. There's a beautiful scene, a couple of scenes in Cape Town. So you have that authentic story, but the international appeal. And it shows you how Indians are also part of the fabric of South Africa. It's a rainbow nation. The film is a rainbow film that details exactly how we live in today's society.
Yeah, and I love the fact that it's putting an Indian character at the forefront, because also representation matters, and we need to be seeing more of this. But I'm interested in your story as well, because it's quite an interesting one. I mean, your path is so unique, from finance and entrepreneurship into training to be a performer. Was it a calling? What drew you into the space that you are in right now?
I've always loved the movies, and I read this book once. It's from a lady called Kiki K. It's called The Dream Journal. And so if you could picture your life when you're at the end of it, maybe 60s or 70s or whatever age you want to live till, maybe 150, and you look back on your life and you think, how would I like to serve out the purpose of this lifetime? I really wanted to be a chartered accountant, but more so because you have the ability to do things profitably.
Right.
And the CAs comprise 1/3 of boards of directors in the country.
Sure.
And then after that, I really wanted to pursue my passion in acting. And how I got there, like there was a bridal shoot. The CEO came from London, and he said, okay, you're doing some modeling here, why don't you do some acting? I said, but okay, how do you get into this kind of thing? And he said, take an acting class. So it sounds like a very easy thing to do, but for people who want to get into the industry, just take an acting class, and that opens the door to, like, whether you're an extra, whether you're going featured extra and you climb up the ranks. I mean, I've played roles on major shows, but this was my first lead male character.
Thank you so much, Razine. You've done such an incredible piece of work here. And also, you're a national treasure. We will claim it, we will own it, and those shoes definitely put you right there in the spotlight. I mean, look at them go. Sparkly and gorgeous. Yes, please. We appreciate you and your contribution. Listen, Mzansi, The Cane Cutter is now showing at New Metro cinemas nationwide. You don't have an excuse but to take your popcorn and go and watch. It's a beautifully told South African story about love, about ancestry, and the threads that the generations come together in a beautiful way. So make sure you go out and support this incredible local film.
Absolutely love that. Thank you so much, and well done to that team. I know what it takes to get that across the line. In fact, we know all about big team efforts courtesy of World Sports Betting. Now, my title, I'm Professionally Graham. That's it. This title I like. World Sports Betting Content Traffic Coordinator. Did I say it with enough gusto? Buddy, Cody Govender, you are here. You are nervous because someone could potentially win 5,000 Rand. Do you feel lucky today? He's got the luck. He's been like imbuing our studio with the luck. So we've given away big amounts of money, courtesy of World Sports Betting. We haven't given the 5,000 Rand away yet. Every campaign we do, we hit big. So I have a feeling something is brewing today. But I'd be happy with 2,500 Rand, to be honest. So hopefully you've got the luck in your bones today. But there's some good karma here. We put the coolest question out. We asked if you could tell us, Springboks, Proteas, Bafana Bafana, Banyana Banyana, which team in South Africa gives you the most pride when they go and do what they do and win? Well, Tanya van Wyk replied with, Springboks definitely give me the most pride when they win. Even when they lose, I am proud because they work so hard and give it everything, every single time. Their brotherhood and team spirits inspires us as a country. I cry big tears of pride every time we sing the national anthem. We love South Africa with all its good and its bad. Always green and gold. Hashtag World Sports Betting. I think we should give her a job title as Marketing Chief Officer of South Africa. That was beautifully put. And I think we have got Tanya on the line right now. Tanya, are you there?
Good morning, I'm here.
Oh, good morning. Thank you so much for such a beautiful message. I almost burst out crying here. We've got Cody from World Sports Betting. He's tearing up because he understands what it means to have that green and gold connection. So I've got to ask you, how are you feeling? I would imagine a bit nervous right now.
Yes, nervous and very excited.
Good. So do you have the same faith in Cody that you have in the Springboks? Because he's your spinner.
Yes.
I like it. She
Yes,
answered
I
very
do.
quickly, very quickly. So I want to take you through the huge amounts of money that are here, and we'll work back from 5,000 Rand. And I'm trying to manifest for you, girl. Let's keep manifesting. 3,500 Rand, 2,500 Rand. In fact, you will walk away with money whatever way you spin this. But I'm going to ask the all-important question. Cody is going to be your spinner. Do you want him to give it some gees? A bit of extra Springbok energy, or must he be a bit more reserved in his spin? How do you feel?
How does he feel?
How do you feel?
I'm going to leave it in his. I'm going to leave the ball in his court.
Hey? Oh, and he was the most terrified in his life that you were going to say that. So what do you feel? Should we give it some rice, hey? As they say in sports. Okay, so he's going to give it the energy. You've got to give him the cue. So you're going to count down from 3 and then say those all-important letters in one word, spin. All right, so are you up for the task, Tanya?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm going to say go for it, and then you can count down and say the word spin. All right, Tanya, go for it.
3, 2, 1, spin!
Nice. It's got a strong arm. That's a paddle arm right there. I've seen it before. It's spinning nicely. Come on, slow. Manifest. I'm looking at the screen. Come on. Okay, I'm going to high five you, dude. I love you. All right, you're coming back every week for the rest of the year. Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, 5,000 Rand is going to Tanya. Oh, that is beautiful. I wish you could see the goosebumps on my arm right now. Oh, that is beautiful. Tanya van Wyk, you are winning, and you are winning big, girl. 5,000 Rand. What are you going to spend that money on?
Phew, it's festive season, and you should know.
It's Black Friday, baby. It's Black Friday. Oh, no, that's beautiful. You don't spend a cent of that. You think about it and then maybe spend it on yourself, because you gave a beautiful entry. You captured what this is all about, our deep emotional connection to the teams that we love. And World Sports Betting is out there propping them up so they can go and achieve amazing things. And then we get to do this kind of crazy stuff on air. Cody, you're a legend, but are you feeling a bit better now, hey? Oh, we just gave someone 5,000 Rand. I say we, Lucy, thank you so much, World Sports Betting. And remember, you can also give it a spin. What are you waiting for? Get onto the World Sports Betting Spin to Win wheel that gives you the chance to win up to 5,000 Rand every single day. At this time of the year, I think anyone would be happy with a little bit of winnings, but I don't think you guys fully understand. I will get viewers stopping me in the street to talk about these dynamics. It's tough out there in South Africa. To have an opportunity to win and win big, beautiful, but when it reminds us just how much we love the books, how much we love Banyana, I'm there for that. Congratulations, Tanya.
Get ready to spin and win with World Sports Betting. Every Friday morning on Expresso, one lucky viewer will walk away with up to 5,000 Rand in cash. Want in? Simply head to the competition post on Expresso's Facebook, Instagram or X pages and answer the weekly question and include hashtag World Sports Betting. Don't miss your chance to turn your Friday morning into a winning one. T's and C's apply and can be found at expressoshow.com. World Sports Betting, where every spin could be a win.
Welcome back to the kitchen. You know it's our favorite part, and it just got even more favoriter because Mr. Keys is with us right now. And we've got 3 plates in front of us, which means we do need a third person. And I think that Graham would love to have some rooibos chicken with orange, right? With some vegetables.
Sure, guys, my little heart.
Oh,
your
there's a lot.
performances, winning
The
money,
winning money.
talking about the Springboks, my little heart can't take
It's a
this.
lot.
You're doing a lot.
What's your favorite meat, Mr. Keys?
Chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah.
What's your favorite piece of chicken?
The thigh.
He's a thigh guy. He's a thigh guy. And we've got thighs going on today. All right.
juicy
so
thighs.
the juicy
thick
thighs. Thick thighs save lives. We can serve up the chicken, and then we've got a round of nice quick fire questions for you.
You can always tell when it's 10 to 9, eh? You can always tell. So which looks like your piece? You are our special guest today. You can even choose all of them.
Because they look the same, hey? But I think I'll have this one.
Okay.
Okay, you go ahead
And
and
save my little stomach.
save his little stomach.
You're looking great.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a little bit of a side there just so you
got to
it
get the
looks
veggies
professional,
in.
yeah?
You got to get the thighs in. A squeeze of orange juice on the top as well would be fantastic.
I'm not going to squeeze your
And
food,
while
you can
you start tasting and yeah, he's doing it.
Look
Just
at
a little, you know what I'm saying? Just to add a little bit.
It's called the citrus bay.
3 drops, that's it. 3 drops is all you need.
All right.
All right, so as you tuck into that.
Okay, I'm going to give you a microphone. I'm not expecting you to just start singing. We just need you to be loud.
We might.
And clear, but
Okay,
at any point we might need you to sing.
Okay.
No, I say that, but anyone who comes onto our show, because they are so terrified of the crazy things we do, you can see they're like, am I singing now? Am I dancing? Am I cooking something? Chris?
Let's get into quick fire. I'm so easy with this.
Okay.
Don't think about it too much, just answer.
Okay.
Singing, songwriting, producing, DJing, what are you going for?
Producing.
Producing,
Oh, wow.
all right, here's the next one. If your life had a theme song that wasn't Amapiano themed, genred, what would it be?
Delicious music.
Delicious music, whatever that is.
He's hungry now, baby. He's hungry now.
That's his music. I'm here for
It
it.
is.
Okay, here's the question about the first emotion you felt when you got that co-sign from Lewis Hamilton. What were you thinking?
Wow, 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 wow.
Wait, how did it happen? Who told you?
The internet told me.
The people.
Crazy enough, I did not know Lewis at the time.
What?
I only knew of Lewis.
Knew of, yes.
Yeah. So I did not know him, and then like everybody started sending me the reel, like, "Yo, do you know who this guy is?" I'm like,
Well, he knows you.
He knows you.
He knows you.
Lovely.
Okay, your
That is
favorite
cool.
Musiki songs you've ever created?
Selema.
Come on.
Kancane.
Yes.
Vulamlomo.
Come on.
China. There's actually even more that's coming, but Izinyembe, there's a lot.
There's too many. You said all of the above.
It's
all
like
of the
choosing a
above.
favorite child. eh?
You can't.
You can't.
I can, but I don't tell them. Yeah.
Okay, here's a question.
Bad day.
What is... Okay, I've got 2 questions. I have to squeeze them in. Okay, the first question is your favorite moment from your remix of Unavailable with Chris Brown and Davido. What was it?
Favorite moment is performing with Chris Brown and
Davido. Come on. African giants. They're right there in front of you. Last
Massive.
question. You're a fashion guy. Whose wardrobe would you absolutely love to steal?
Ooh, anyone in the world.
I would say Chris Brown because I've seen he has a whole container which is just like a full of, it's like a shopping mall.
Is this on tour? Like while he's moving?
No,
or
no,
his
no,
house?
no. Like at the house, at his house, he has
At the
like
crib.
a huge crate, which is like you walk in, it's just different kinds of clothes.
Wow.
I've seen.
Oh, so you're not rolling. Forget your walk-in cupboard. Have you got a crate
You
in
got a
your
crate.
garden? I like that. Brother, you've been amazing. You are so humble in this phase of your journey where everyone is so interested in you and trying to capitalize off your brand and just get on board. And you just seem so down to earth through that process, which is beautiful, dude. Thank you for bringing that energy to our space. You've earned the right.
Taste, go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm going to have a little bit.
I'll hold
Come
this for you.
right.
We'll see you after the break, Expresso fam. I can sing you out.
That is good.
I'm not going to sing it.
You know what you
It's
could do?
Friday. It's Saturday, Sunday. What?
Very nice.
Mrs. Bulls brings the flavor, so bring your festive magic. Create a dish using your favorite Mrs. Bulls product and you could win your share of 40,000 Rand. Simply share a picture of your Mrs. Bulls festive recipe on the competition post on Expresso's social pages using hashtag Mrs. Bulls Festive Challenge. And the presenter matched to your flavor will recreate your dish live on air with your guidance. Entries close 18 December. T's and C's at expressoshow.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. I'm back with one last medical note. Did you know that stress can make peptic ulcer symptoms like heartburn and acid reflux feel a lot worse? Well, relief can start with Alsanic. Alsanic provides targeted protection for your stomach lining and lasts up to 6 hours. And here's the best part. You don't need a prescription. Just 5 mils or 1 tablet goes a very long way. And Alsanic is giving you the chance to go even further. You can win one of 10 1,000 Rand cash send vouchers. So head on over to the Alsanic Facebook page and enter now. Good luck.
And we're definitely going to keep the good luck going because, of course, I've got to plug you into our daily lotto today. And there are millions to be won. I'm talking about a total of 65 million, in fact. And that is broken up by our Powerball and Powerball Plus. So we have Powerball for 57 million Rand, and that is in total estimates. And then we've got Powerball Plus for 8 million Rand in the estimated jackpot today. So please, what are you waiting for? Get your tickets now in store. I'm pretty sure that they're open. And then you could also download the app. You could head over, of course, to nationallottery.co.za. There is cell phone banking, or simply dial the numbers *120 *7529# for USSD. And then get yourself in the running to win those millions on millions on millions to feel like the champion that you are today. Well, speaking about winning, speaking about South African world champions, we've got one in the building. He goes by Musa Keys. Take it away to send us into the weekend.
Musa Keys over here, and I'm about to perform my new song, exclusive for the first time on Morning Expresso. Dali, Dango. If you feel like you're missing your somebody, this is a song for you.
Another feel-good production.